and welcome to Galetti. My name is Job van Renen and I will be conducting the auction this afternoon. This auction has officially started. Thank you, Shaw. Welcome to the Killarney Golf and Country Club. Toilets are just behind you to the right, behind the bar. Mother's Coffee is outside. Thank you, Motherland. Thanks for joining us for the next 26 slots. Should take about 90 minutes or so. It's going to be an exciting afternoon. If you haven't been to Galetti auction before, hang on to your seats, hang on to your hats, hang on to something. It's going to be a fun ride. On behalf of the entire Galetti team, welcome to our commercial real estate auction for 2025, the May winter season. As we get through it, it's going to be a busy afternoon for us. We have registrations on multiple platforms. I think our pre-registers came through, already broke another couple of records before we started, so thank you for that. Thanks for all the support on behalf of the Galetti team and myself. Congratulations for breaking yet another record. We have properties across the country and across Gauteng to get through this afternoon. So please sit down, relax, get some coffee, get a cappuccino, get somebody to eat a croissant at the coffee bar as well. Enjoy the next 90 minutes or so with us. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors very, very much this afternoon, as well as the Killarney Country Club. Thanks for having us in and around South Africa. You'll see their pop-ups all over the place. Registrations are still taking place. If you're still outside and you can hear my voice, please join us in the auction theatre as well. They will take place for the duration of the auction. Also online, on telephones as well. We'll get to that now. We have bidders joining us on several platforms, telephonically, across the country, as well as live here with us in the auction theatre in Killarney in Johannesburg. We also have proxy bidders joining us in the studio, bidding on behalf of their clients. A couple of attorneys have joined us. Thank you for your support. We have a couple of our buyers that have flown up for Cape Town. They want to spend some money with us live in person. Thank you as well. And also we have our online bidders and via the telephone table as well. Thank you, Guy, for handling the phone. Nice to see you doing some work for a change. As well as through the Galetti app. Download it from the Android and iOS stores at any time. It is free. Please know, everybody has registered exactly the same as you have. You're welcome to view those docs online at any time. Our telephone bidding docs are on the table, as well as our live registrations here with us in the auction studio. We are bringing in more chairs for the ladies. Sorry, gents, you've got to stand anyway. We are bringing in some more chairs. Ricardo, bring in some more chairs for the ladies. Thank you. So usually we have this problem, but it's been an extra problem for us. It's a nice challenge to have. Please make your way inside. A lot of people still standing outside watching the stream. We are bringing in more chairs for you to have a seat on, so please just bear with us shortly. Please know everybody is registered exactly the same, and those documents and FICA registration docs can be viewed at any time. Please make sure you make use of the QR codes on the floor, in your catalogs, on the screen, around the room at any time. Just point your camera at the QR code, connect with Galetti on social media. A digital catalog, if we have run out, which I think we have already, the digital catalog will pop up on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you have with a camera. Just point your camera at that QR code and a digital catalog of the auction, of today's auction, will pop up on your telephone as well. Nice tie. Thank you, Cape Town. Just scan your cameras at the QR code. That digital catalog will pop up if we run out of catalogs, which I think we have as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be going through the rules of auction. Please listen very carefully. They are there for your protection, as well as ours. Mr. Cowan, please listen very carefully. You know exactly what you can and can't do. And thank you for joining us. I see some more chairs have arrived. Ricardo, make yourself useful. Rules of auction, whereby Galetti, date and time of the auction. This is Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025 at 12 noon. Place of the auction is the Killarney Golf and Country Club in Johannesburg, South Africa. The auction will be conducted in accordance with Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act, number 68 of 2008, here referred to as the CPA, of Section 65 and Regulations 18 to 33, and the regulations herein referred to as them. The auctioneer hereby confirms that these rules of auction comply with Section 45 of the CPA Act and the regulations. The auctioneer hereby confirms that these rules of auction were made available to the general public at least 24 hours, nice chairs, prior to the commencement of the auction. As a result, each bidder acknowledges and agrees that they have been granted adequate access to these rules of auction. The auctioneer hereby confirms that the auction was advertised in accordance with the Regulation 19 and 20 of the CPA. The total cost of the advertising conducting the auction and all other property auction is 1,480,000 rands. The right of admission to the auction is reserved, and the auctioneer reserves the right to refuse to register any natural or juristic person in their sole discretion. Ladies and gentlemen, highly unlikely today. You've all put your 100,000 rand refundable deposit down. If you're not the highest bidder, I will explain that a little more in due course. This is wonderful. Thank you very much. The auction commences at the published time and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons in general to take part in this auction. Unless otherwise announced, all lots are sold subject to a reserve price and to a 5 business day confirmation period from the date of signature by the purchaser of the sale agreement or that confirmation period in favor of our sellers. Ladies and gentlemen, 90% of our sellers are here. Do not wait till tomorrow or Friday. We will be on course, probably the golf course, and the sales will already have been closed. If you want these properties, you've taken the valuable time out of your day. We appreciate it. Register, bid for them timelessly on auction day, and get the properties you want. Do not wait till after the auctions. It may well be too late. With regards to any lot which is subject to reserve price, such sale or the auction is subject to a right to bid by or on behalf of the seller or auctioneer. The auctioneer is entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to but not exceeding the reserve price. However, such provision is not applicable to an auction without reserve. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auctioneer announces completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement sold. Until that announcement is made, a bid may be retracted. The CPA provides in section 45.2 that when goods are put up for sale by auction in lots, each lot is, unless there's evidence to the contrary, regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. I don't believe, Ricardo, we are joining any lots today. Everything is separate today? No join. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up on that.
2, 4, 9. Let's see if there's interest to put them together.
Okay, I'm just going to announce it before we start it and ask for objections.
I've got an announcement made on number 12 regarding the rates account.
Cool. Thank you. I will announce them as we go through. Please don't forget, there are a few announcements as with a couple of the properties and one with rates and taxes bill, I believe. We'll announce it as we go through the lots. The CPA provides in section 45.2 that when goods are put up for sale by public lots or lots, each lot is unless the contrary regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. Registration in compliance with regulation 26.2, anyone that intends to bid at auction must register his or her identity on the bidder's record. Beg your pardon. Prior to the commencement of the auction, and such registration must meet the requirements of the Financial Intelligence Centre Act. Thank you. 38 of 2001, herein referred to as FICA. Please be aware in respect of the establishment and verification of identity of the person, and the person must sign the registration entry. Beg your pardon. The auctioneer may, in his or her sole and absolute discretion, determine whether or not the requisite FICA requirements have been satisfied, and in terms of which the auction may refuse to allow any person to register to bid at auction. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, as you know, they're here to protect yourselves as well as us. No FICA, no bidding. That is the rule, and that is the law. Any bidder who intends to bid on behalf of another or person or juristic person must produce a letter of authority that expressly authorizes such a bidder to bid on behalf of that person in accordance with Regulation 26.3. Please be aware the auctioneer shall compile a bidder's record and a vendor's roll. In accordance with the regulations, the bidder's record shall be available for inspection at any time free of charge. That vendor's roll shall also be available for inspection during the normal business hours without the charge of a fee at the premises of the auctioneers. All prospective bidders are required to pay a registration deposit of 100,000 rands in order to successfully register as a participant in this auction. Pardon? We got a discount. 50. We've discounted it for winter. 50,000 rands today. I'll explain why. The deposit is refundable should the prospective bidder be unsuccessful in securing the highest bid. Highly unlikely. 26 properties, 55 registered bidders, 150 or more people in the room. Everyone's going to get something today. The auctioneer has a trust account in which all monies will be paid for the benefit of the seller minus the agreed commission. All prospective bidders are required to read and understand the rules of auction and the auction sale agreement prior to commencement of the auction. On registration, the bidder becomes bound by the rules of auction, and if he or she is successful. Any person registered for the auction may object to these rules of auction prior to the commencement of the sale, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. Any objections online? Any objections in the room? Thank you. We shall proceed. Yes. Perfect. Number? What lot number? Yep. And? No problem. Thank you. Perfect. Thanks, Georgia. Please understand, the bidder acknowledges was afforded a reasonable period of time and opportunity to inspect the property prior to commence of the auction as contemplated in terms of Regulation 28.5, which inspection the auctioneer is obliged to provide to the bidder either electronically or in the traditional manner for physical inspection pursuant to the applicable laws at such time. Please be aware, in terms of Section 55(1) of the CPA, goods are sold foot-toots as is, with no guarantees or implied, express or implied, by the auctioneer. A bid shall be taken as proof that the bidder has inspected the goods and all lots and satisfied itself with the condition of the goods for which they're bidding on. Very important, everybody. You bid on these properties with all their good looks and wrinkles. What you see is exactly what you get. If there are any questions about any of the properties at any time, just politely raise your hand. One of the Galetti staff will be happy to answer any questions you have now or during the auction process. The conduct of the auction is subject to control of the auctioneer, who has the sole right to regulate the bidding procedure. The auctioneer shall only read out these rules of auction prior to the commencement of the auction if it is required to do so in accordance with Regulation 21.8. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is a normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the seller. I do believe, Ricardo, we have corporate clients, institutions, as well as liquidators and business rescues. We do have a couple of legal sales, which we will announce before those lots come up, as we have to by law. We'll announce them as we get to those lots as well. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the seller. We do have corporate, institutional, and legal sales on today's auction. Each purchaser acknowledges that in addition to the bid amounts, the purchaser shall be liable to make payment of value-added tax if applicable. If you're not sure, politely raise your hand. One of the Galetti brokers will tell you on that specific property. The auctioneer shall invite bidders to make successfully high bids for the property being auctioned, and the property will be sold to the highest bidder subject to these rules of auction. Every bid shall constitute an offer to purchase. It's probably like 150 people, is as quiet as a mouse. The highest bid on any lots, I beg your pardon. Every bid shall constitute an offer to purchase. No bid may be withdrawn by the purchaser after the fall of the hammer. The highest bidder on any will be obligated to sign their auction sale agreement on the day on which that bid is accepted, which agreement the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted himself or herself therewith. Any refusal and or failure, Guy, get our telephone bidders on the line, please. We're going to start now. Any failure for the highest bidder to sign the auction sale agreement as contemplated in this rule shall constitute a breach of these rules of auction, and the auctioneer and or the seller reserve to the right to take whatever steps may be available to it in law to enforce its rights as a result of such breach. The highest bidder in respect of any lot bid upon shall pay a buyer's premium of 10%, 10% plus VAT over and above the bid price. These rules of auction may not be varied or amended unless agreed to in writing by the auctioneer. And the auctioneer hereby confirms that to the extent that these rules of auction have been amended, that these rules of auction constitute the amended version. Signed by the auctioneer, Joff van Reenen, representing Galetti. Those are the auction rules and conditions, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand, they are there for your protection as well as ours. Ready online? Thank you. We shall proceed. Please be aware, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are selling. It is going to go pretty swiftly after that. Can you... I think that's fine. Can you just, Ricardo, just check on these two if they're the same or if you need to amalgamate both of them together? Give it to Bianca, she'll understand. I just want to make sure we don't have duplications. Lot number one, it's up on the big screen, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Auctions on. Lot number one. Thank you, Tyra. This is your property. Here we go. Legitimate number 9, Ingwe Road in Sebenza. Perfect. Thank you. I didn't think I needed 2. Lot number 9. Any other to go, ladies and gentlemen? It is 4,099, almost 4,100 squares. It's up at the if we could see the big screen because Ricardo's standing in the middle of it. Get out the way. Tara, there we have it, number 9. Not you can stay there, just Ricardo. GLA, 1,865. Your gross income, almost 1.1 million rands per annum. It's business one zoning. It's vatable, Tyra. Is that correct? It is vatable. We can tell you it is a fully let industrial facility on lot number 1. Have a telephone bidders online, please, Guy. Take your time. We're waiting. 3 fully tenanted units, each with exclusive yard space and direct access from the main road, access to prominent industrial hubs, good arterials, good amenities, excellent connectivity to major transport routes, including R24, R21 and the N3 highway. Please be aware, these properties will be sold as one lot. Is that correct? Or individually? Or which is it? Which? All right. We'll do them all as one lot. Does anybody want these properties individually? Put your hand up. They do? All right. We will do... It would be nice to know section numbers. Oh, they're all absolutely identical. What are our lots? 1. I just want to announce it before we can go.
1, 20, 23,
1, 20, and 23. So there'll be 26. Okay. Right. We'll do lot number 1 first. Please remind me when we get to the gross total, put them up and get them in. Lot number 1 is first. Number 9, Ingwe Road, Sebenza, Edenvale, Johannesburg. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go, please. We already have an opening bid at 3,500,000. 3,500,000, gentlemen. Any other to go at 3.555. At 375, gentlemen. Any other at 375, 4 to go. At 375, gentlemen. We have it already got him, sir. At 375, 75, 75, 5. At 3,750,000. First call at 375, gentlemen. Any other to go? Louder, Shane. At 375, 75, 8. Have it, we have it at 3.999. At 3 million, have it, we have it at 4. Have it, we have it at 4. I'll take it, sir. 4 and a quarter now. At 45, 5. At 4,250,000, have it, we have it at 45. Lot number 1, telephone, you still out. At 45. First call at 4,250,000. Second call at 4,250, 4.55. Thank you, sir. Welcome back, 4,555. At 4.5 million, have it, we have it at 4.5. How's online looking? At 4,500,000, we have it at 4.5. At 4.5. What? 4.75, sir. At 475, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 475. Looks like it's the two of you, gentlemen. Telephone's still lagging a little. Don't be that person, Guy. At 475, gentlemen, any other have it at 475. First call, once at 4,750,000. How's he feeling, David? Second call, that's twice at 4,750,000. At 475, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 475. Fair warning now. At 475, we have it at 475, 75. At 4,750,000. 4.9, I don't mind, it's a weird figure, sir, but I'll take it. 4 million, 9, 5 million. At 5 to go, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 5, have it, we have it at 5.111. At 5,100,000, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 5.1. David, you're still there. Ricardo, your man's out. At 5.1 million, have it, we have it at 5.1. First call at 5,100,000. Second call, that's twice at 5,100,000. Fair warning, gentlemen, fair warning on the phone. And the underbidder at 5.1, gentlemen, have it at 5.11. You're in for 2, sir? Another 100,000? Surprise the wife, she's moving to Sebenza for 5.2. 5.2 million at 5.1. 100,000 more. Have it, we have it at 5.2. Any of it, have it, we have it at 5. Have it at 200,000 now. At 222. First call, 5,200,000. Second call, twice at 5,200,000. This is lot number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning, we're selling at 5,200,000. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 5,200,000 rands. You got it. A little more, Shoal. Lot number 2. Here we go. Thank you, Georgia. Next up, please, Kapana. Where are you hiding? Please block the camera, please. You're just too big, Rick. Kapana, too big. 121 Elf Street, Selby in Johannesburg. If you want anything sold, there's your man. It's a small property in Elf Street, as you can see. This is Kapana's property, 85,000 square meters. It's where Ricardo used to hang out, BC. Before children, 85,000 square meters. Your GLA, just over 23,000 square meters. Your gross income on this property, holy cow, 3.66 million per annum, just over 3.6 million rands. That is our projections for the next financial year. This property is VAT registered, Kapana. Yes, sir, it is. Prime redevelopment opportunity. With the good structures, there's your stats, there's your data. Projected growth for the next financial year, 3.666. Former Tiba House headquarters. A diverse tenant mix, offices and industrial park as well as established industrial node. Township establishment of about 120 units a hectare. Zoned mining and demarcated mining land with 3-story height allowance. You can do a lot here. Access 1.5 kilometers from the N2 and the M31 just down the road as well. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready. Have it open with a lot, please, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go now? We have it open with a lot. Any other to have it at 555. 15 million. Have it at 15 million. Any other to have it at 5. Any other to have it at 15, sir. At 15 in the corner, gentlemen. Have it at 15.5. At 15.5. Have it at 15.5. 15.5. 15.5. 5. At 15 million, 500,000, gentlemen. Any other to go now? At 50, have it at 15.5. Have it at 16, sir. At 16 million, have it at 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. At 16 million, 500,000. Have it at 16.5, sir. First call. Once now at 16.5 million, gentlemen. Any other to go now? At 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. 5. 5. 5. 5. That's first call. At second call. At 16 million, 500,000 now. Have it at 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 16 million, 500,000. We're going to sell. At 16.5, gentlemen, any other to have it a fair warning, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 16.5, 16.5. Pardon? I'm not. Who said slow it down like that? You Cape Townians are always like that. Who invited the Cape Townians, John? 16,750 at 1675, 75, 75, 55. Ricardo, how's your man feeling? At 1675, 75, gentlemen. Kopana, you're better in? You're in, sir? He's in. At 1675, 75, 75, 55. Wesley, where's your buyer? How's he feeling? 16,750,000. First call at 1675. You sure, sir? For another 250,000, you could get that small little property on a corner. 16,750,000. Second call at 1675. Guy, 17, how's he feeling? Not that good at the moment, a little bit of COVID. He's warming up, he better warm fast. 16,750,000. Can I sell? At 1675. At 1675, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. First call. Once at 1675. Twice at 1675. Third and final call. Tell Wesley. At 1675. 17 million. At 70, gentlemen, any other have it at 75, have it at 70 a quarter now. Gentlemen, you're out on the phone. Wesley, your buy's there. At 17 million once. 17 million twice. Third and final call at 70 million, gentlemen. The other was selling at 17 million. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Just bought a building. Sold, sold, sold. It's 17 million rands. You got it, sir. Next up, please, here we go. This is lot number 3. Thank you, Clinton. Where's he hiding? Clinton? Yeah, sorry, brother. Yes, you scared me. Don't jump on me like that. 105, 107, Hoogwind. You said, Ricardo? Can you say Hoogwind? That's what I thought you said. And Silverton, Pretoria. This is lot number 3. There she is on the big screen. We could see the big screen. It would be nice. He's standing in front of it again. 4.5, just over 4,500 square meters of property. This is special zoning. It is vatable, Clinton. Clinton, vatable it is. Get a clever accountant, sir. VAT in, VAT out. I would just give him a kiss if I were you. Vacant zoned land. Bulk contributions have been paid. High in demand, limited stands, easy access to Stormfoil Road and Dykel Road. Just over 3 kilometers to the N1 highway and about 4 to the N4. Just down the road, good arterials, good amenities, highways and byways. This is lot number 3. Ready, have an opening to the lot, ladies and gentlemen, at 2.5 million to go now. 2.5, gentlemen, and you have it at 2.6, 7 a bit, and you have it at 7 a bit now. At 2.7 a bit, have it at 2.5, gentlemen, have it at 2.7 a bit now. At 2.888, selling it new bidder now. At 2.99, have it at 2.9, sir. At 2,900,000, have it at 2.9999, you have it to go now. At 2,900,000, you get the whole property, sir. At 2,900,000, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, have it at 2.999. At 3 million, gentlemen, bid high, bid hard, sir. At 2, have it selling at 3.3, and you have it to go now. At 3 million, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 3 million, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. 3.1 for 100,000, you get the whole property. It's online at 3.222, selling and you have it to go now. 3.2, sir. At 3,200,000, have it at 3.233. At 300,000 rand, another 100,000. At 300,000, have it at 300,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 333 now. At 300,000 once, 300,000 twice. Second call, gentlemen, selling it down at 300,000 now. Have it at 3, have it at 3, have it at 3. Pardon? Correct, 3.3. I'm looking at the back, sir. At 300,000, gentlemen, and you have to go. Thanks for that. At 3.33, and you have it selling at 3,300,000 for 100,000 more. Bid high, bid hard, sir. Get the whole property. First call, 3,300,000. Second call, 3,300,000, and you have to go. Fair warning. David, how's he feeling? 3,250. David, how's your buy feeling? 3.250. Gentlemen in the front row, with loads of money, spending it now before the wife gets it. Spend it, brother. Spend it, spend it, spend it. 3,250,000. David, your man's out. You sure? He's out, gentlemen. You're in. 3.25, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 3.25, gentlemen, once. At 3,250,000 twice. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 250,000. Lot number 3. All in, all done. Last call. Well done, sir. Congratulations. Sold at 3,250,000. Next up, please. We're firing on all 8 cylinders at Galetti this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. A lot of watching online. To all our friends, family and brokers alike that have joined us, thank you for joining us. Always good to see you all. Wiffly up, please. We lost some lights. I think somebody just leaned against the door somewhere. Somebody leaned against the switch. Please put it back on. Lot number 4 is George's property. Perfect. Thank you. This is corner Leon Ferreira Drive, and somebody leant on the switch. It's back on. Leon Ferreira Drive and Commissioner Street, Boksburg. If you're the mayor of Boksburg, you should be buying this property for the portfolio, Mr. Fox. This is Georgia. Thank you. It's your property. Stand size, just under 8. Someone's still leaning on the switch. I'm not sure where it is. Just under 50,000 square meters. They all stats on the big screen. Have a look. Business 1 zoning. It is service. Zoned fuel site and retail land. There we have it. Letter of intent from Astron for a 15-year lease. We already have that, Georgia. We have the letter of intent. Yes, we do. Thank you. Zone for fuel site and or retail development. It's a corner site across a very busy taxi rank. I put up that site as quickly as possible if I were you. Approved retail license in 2017. Reapplication has been submitted in November 2024. Traffic surveys have already been completed. It all sounds like good news to me, ladies and gentlemen. There, and you have to go, please. There it is. McDonald's, Sassel, KFC is all surrounding your property. It's on a corner of Leon Ferreira and Commissioner. I would, if I were you. This is lot number 4. We already have it open, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to go now. 8 million rand, gentlemen, and you have it, a fair warning, 888, 8 and a quarter now. 885, David, there you go. 85, have it, we have it, 8 and a quarter, have it, we have it, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. 8 million, 5 and a half, have it, we have it, 8.5, 5, 5, 5. At 8 million, have it, 875, so I'll take it, I don't mind. At 875, David, your man, any of it, we have it, 8 3/4 bit, gentlemen, you have it, go now. At 3/4 bit, have it, 875, 75, 75. At 875, gentlemen, have it, we have it, 875, 5, 5, 5, 5. Buy it, sir, what if I were you? Can't take 50s. It's a potential fuel site at 8,750,000. First call, gentlemen, any other have it 875, 75, 55. At 8,750,000. Letter of intent is there. Traffic is done. Zone for a fuel site already at 8 million. 9 we have, sir. 9 and a quarter. 9,250,000, gentlemen. Any other have it? No. Bit correction, please. We're still stuck at 9. At 9 million, gentlemen. Any other have got him, Tyra? At 9. I'll take another quarter, sir. 250,000 more. At 9 and a quarter, gentlemen. Think about it. It's one bid. Don't lose a potential fuel site for a bid. 9 million, you're in. 9 million once. 9 million twice. At 9 million, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, and you have it take a 9 and a quarter now. At 925, have it, we have it a 925, 925, yes or no, sir. At 9, have it, we have it a 95, 95. Nice to see you again. At 9, it's been a while since Summer Place. At 95, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. 49,947. It is a huge property. Astron wants in. Letter of intent's been signed for 15 years. They want the property. They want to sign the lease. All you have to do is build it. All we need is a bid now, Ricardo. No pressure. We're all watching you again. We have 9 gentlemen looking for another quarter bid now. 250,000. You're in. Surprise the husband, man. Buy him a fuel site. Happy, happy, happy husband. You'll never see your wife again. You'll be working hard. 9 million, gentlemen. Have it. Look at it. 95. Have it. Have it a fair warning. Pardon?
9,100,000.
Madam, I have a suspicion you've done this before. 9.1. Same to your buy, David. 9.2 for 100,000. Don't give me the no. Ask again. 9.2. 9,100,000, gentlemen. Any other have it a fair warning? 9.222. Any other to go now? At 200,000, have it. We have it at 2. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen. Come on, David. Have it at 200,000 now. At 200,000, gentlemen. Any other a fair warning at 200,000? He's sure. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. 9,100,000 once. 9,100,000. Second call. Fair warning on the fuel side. 9,100,000. Any other have it a fair warning? Hammers high, hammers long. Last call. Congratulations, ma'am. Sold 9,100,000 rands. How's online? Good? Perfect. For all the ladies standing, there are a few chairs in front. Galetti would hate to see a lady stand. It is standing room only, I'm afraid, today. Thanks for joining us at another exciting Galetti auction. There are 1 or 2 chairs up front. If there are a few ladies standing, please share them with us. Gentlemen, unfortunately, you got to stand for the day. Next up, please, lot number 5. Joshua. Where is he hiding? Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joshua's first property on auction. He's a little scared. In fact, he looked a little white this morning, but he's looking much better now. He's looking a lot better now. Congratulations, Joshua. This is lot number 5, number 2, Whitley Road, Melrose Arch, Johannesburg. That's a very old photo of you, Josh. Whew, just saying, putting it out there. Corner site office, 2 Whitley Road, Melrose, Johannesburg. I believe the Daytona showroom is just below that. It's a busy, busy area. Earth size, well, the mother earth is 4,684. This property, the unit size, 132, Joshua. 132 squares, the apartments. Thank you, it is. Your projected rental for the next financial year, almost 350,000 rands per annum, 347, almost 350. The data, the stats on the screen, business 4 zoning. Property is vatable. Joshua, just focus on me, Joshua. I know it's exciting. Haven't started the auction yet. Property is vatable. It's a corner site office. 92 tenanted apartments and 3 rooms in the building. 4 fully tenanted large retail outlets, backup water. The building consists 10 floors with access control, good security. That's the entire building, obviously. A bustling corner in the Melrose Arch area. Joshua, is that correct? Focus, Joshie, focus. Bustling property in the Melrose Arch area. You're getting vacant occupation here. Vacant occupation. This is a garden suite, I believe. It is a ground floor garden suite. Good little garden. There you have it. Pardon? Just hang on. That's after the auction. Just relax. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is number 2 Whiteley Rose. There's the apartments. You're bidding for 132 squares. We already have online bidding. It's already coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take the other to go, please. This is lot number 5. Telephones are out. We have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, at 2.5 million. 2.5 million, gentlemen, is Melrose Arch. Here we go. At 270, have it, we have it at 275, 75, 75, 3 million, sir. At 3, have it, we have it at 3.25 million, gentlemen, have it with you, 3.555. At 3,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. At 3.55555. I can't take that, sir. It's Melrose Arch. 3,500,000. I already have 3.5, sir. 375. At 375, gentlemen, you're both out now. 375, 3.888, 3 have it at 3.9. At 3 million, 4 million, have it ready at 3.9. At 3,900,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 3.999. 4 million, 4.1, sir. 4,100,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 4.222, selling it out now. At 4,200,000, gentlemen, and you have 4.3, sir. At 4,300,000, have it, we have it at 4.333 now. At 4,300,000, and you have it at 4.3, selling it out now. It's his bid, you're in, sir. 4.3, have it at 100,000 now. 4,400,000. At 4.45555 to go, sir. At 500,000, have it, we have it at 500,000, have it at 600,000. At 600,000, 7 a bid, sir. At 7 a bid, have it, we have it at 7 a bid, gentlemen, and you have it at 70 a bid, have 7555. At 4.888, selling at 4,800,000. Where are you, sir? I'm 4.7 here. I'm asking 4.8. 4.7 a bid, sir. 4,800,000. At 4,800,000, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. At 4.7 a bid, pardon? No, his bid is 4.8. I beg your pardon. 4.7 is his bid. I'm asking 4.8. I need another 100,000, sir. This is Melrose Arch. We rarely get properties in Melrose Arch on auction. At 4.7 a bit, gentlemen, and you have it at 4.7 a bit, coming now. At 7 a bit, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 4.7 a bit, 4.800,000. At 800,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 4, fair warning at 800,000 now. At 800,000, once now at 4.9. 4.9, gentlemen, have it at 4.999. Sir, if you hesitate, it's going to cost you more money. You sure? 4,900,000 now. 5. You're in, sir. Ready, got it. At 4 million, have it at 4.999, selling it out now. At 4 million, gentlemen, and you have to go now. At 999. First call at 4,900,000. Second call at twice at 4,900,000. 100 more, sir. 5 million. 5 million for apartment in Melrose Arch. Lock up and go. Garden suite. Are you sure, gentlemen? For 100,000 more. Office apartment, same. It's an apartment office in Melrose. It doesn't matter, it's in Melrose Arch. 5 million, gentlemen, think high. 5 million, sir. 5 million, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have to go no long hit, and you have it a 5. At 5 million once, 5 million twice, fair warning, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning, hammers high, hammers long. At 5 million rands, third and final call. Sold. 5 million rands on the nose. You've got it, sir. Sorry? Joshua, where are you? Congratulations, brother. You're officially on the markets. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and it's done. Wesley, the brother has made his mark. There we have it. Moving softly on, please. Sorry, Gareth, but it's now you. He does have a 90% hit rate in the market as well. We're going to the metropolis of a private game reserve. If you live in Melrose Arch, you probably want to buy a game lodge to get out of the hustle and bustle. This is lot number 6. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mabula Private Game Reserve. This is your private lodge. Thank you, Gareth. Where are you hiding? Where's he now? Thank you. Missed that smoking jacket of yours. Have our telephone bidder online, please, Guy. Thank you, John. Telephone bidder's coming up online. The GLA of this property. The house. All improvements, 1,176. The stand size, just over 5.3 hectares. Your own stand is 5.3 hectares. That is your own stand, 5.3 hectares. There is space for you, Mrs. Van Reenen, if you want to sit over here. Hate to see the boss stand. Property is vatable, Gareth. Is that correct? It is vatable. This is the largest exclusive lodge in Mabula. Gareth, this is the largest lodge in Mabula? You sure? I'm saying it. This is the largest lodge in Mabula. The largest lodge in Mabula. Do you have it, ladies and gentlemen? The largest one there. It is lots number 6. We can tell you 4 standalone guest chalets for enhanced privacy, fully equipped lodge with entertainment areas, wine cellar, and a bar. Gareth, is there anything in the wine cellar? There's a couple of things in the wine cellar. Good to know, good to know. And a bar. There's a pool, garden, steam room, built-in braai. Reggie, and a furnished interiors. Game drive vehicle and guided safaris are included. Eco-friendly with full solar power system. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go, please? We have our buyers online. Thank you, please. Here we go. We're ready to have it opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go at 8 million now? 8 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any other to go? The largest lodge in Mabula. At 8 million, gentlemen. Any other to have it? A fair warning, gentlemen. Any other to have it? 8 million. Any other to go now? At 8, selling at 8 million. How do we have it? 8 million. This is the largest lodge in Mabula. Selling at 8 million, gentlemen. Any other a fair warning? 8 million. Any other to go now? 5.3 hectares of land, and it's all yours at 8 million, gentlemen. Any other to have it? A fair warning now. And the furniture as well, Gareth. No furniture, but the game drive, the game vehicle you do get at 8 million, gentlemen, and have it a fair warning opening, but any other to have it 8 million to go now. At 8 million, gentlemen, have it the largest lodge there. Hide your family there, you'll never have to see them again. At 8 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, have it 8 million fair warning now. At 8 million, gentlemen, have it, selling it out, selling it 8 now. At 8 million opening bid, any other to go, gentlemen, any other to go now. 8 million opening bid, fair warning, where we go. Ricardo, how are we feeling? Don't do it, guy. I would if I were you. Fair warning at 8 million, gentlemen. Have it a first call now. Any other to go now? Fair warning at 8 million. Opening bid. I don't mind. It's the largest lodge in Mabula. Pardon? I'll take 6. Did I mention the game viewing vehicle? It's the largest lodge there. For 2 million, you get the car, sir. I'll take 6. Who said that? You're being a little cheeky? Not quite there yet. I'll take 6, gentlemen. Any other fair warning? Any other have it a fair? No. You're being very cheeky. It's not Easter. Easter was last month. Have it a 6 million, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen. Have it a 6 million. Any other to go now? It's not the largest lodge for nothing. 6 million, gentlemen. You can have the father-in-law, the mother-in-law. You'll never hear from them. 6 million, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning, gentlemen. Any other have it a fair warning? Any other to go now? At 6.5. Pardon? What? Pardon? Where? Who said? I'll take it out of mine. 3 million, here we go. 3 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 3 million, have it now. At 3.555, and have it selling at 3 million, gentlemen, officer. At selling at 3, selling it, have it a fair warning now. At 3.55555, at 3.5 million, somebody's getting it at half price. At 3,500,000, gentlemen, have it at 3.555. At 3.5 million, have it at 375? 375. Now you get the game viewer as well, sir. At 375, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 375, 4 million. You have it to go now. Have it at 75, 4 million. 75, 4 million. At 75, 4 million, gentlemen, have it a 4 and a quarter now. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a 4 now. At 4,250,000. Telephone, how are we feeling? At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a recorder. Here we go, sir. 4 and a quarter million once. At 4 million, are you scratching or bidding, sir? You nearly bought it. Whoo, that would have been exciting. Your wife would have fainted on the spot. 4,250,000. Are you bidding, man? Careful. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 4 and a quarter now. At 4,250,000. First call. At 4 and a quarter million for 5.3 hectares. 4 standalone chalets. At 4 and a quarter. It's huge. It's almost 1,200 square meters. Your land, 5.3 hectares. 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it. It's the largest lodge in Mabula, sir. Just keep nodding. I'll tell you when to stop. At 4 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a 4 and a quarter now. 4,555. At 250,000. Once at 250,000. Twice at 250,000. Fair warning, gentlemen, on the phones. Guy, you're gone. Fair warning, sir. Hold on. Trying to hold up. 4,250,000 with a game viewer. Bidders are on the phone. 4 standalone chalets, fully equipped bar, fully equipped lodge, entertainment areas, cellar, pool, steam room, built-in braai, and a game drive vehicle thrown in as well. The bid stands, sir, at 4,250,000. 4,250,000, gentlemen. Any other fair warning? Any other to go now? At 4.25, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 4.25 to go now. How's he feeling on the phone? At 45, is he happy? First call at 4,250,000. Second at 4,250,000. We're selling. Last call, have us high. Last call. Thank you, sir. Sold at 4,250,000. You're going to the big 5. Ricardo, that's yours. Gareth?
Big 5. This is big 5.
It is big 5. I thought it was, yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, please. This is Georgia again. Lot number 7, 21 Nitro, Germiston. There it is on the big screen. Thank you, Georgia. Fully tenanted industrial, 21 Nitro, Germiston, Johannesburg. This is a portfolio disposal. Thank you very much. Lot number 7. We've got our buyers. Yes, thank you. Any offer to go, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Earth size, 1,869. That's the cadastral GLA. Just over 1,100, roughly 1,131. Gross income, roughly about 487,000 per annum, Georgia. Where you going? We're hiding. 437 per annum. Thank you. There it is. Industrial one, variable transaction. Fully tenanted. Don't even look for tenants, sir. They're all there. 3 fully tenanted units, ample space for machinery and storage, equipped with robust infrastructure to support heavy-duty operations, located in the sought-after industrial area with a history of strong property value appreciation. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, lot number 7. And then we're going to put the whole lot up together after this as well. No? Still a few more. That's what I meant. Once they're all done, we'll put them up together. Lot number 7, we have it open a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go now? Have it open a bit at 1 million to go. Any over to have it? Any over to have it at 1.111? Any over to go now? At 1,250,000. Have it? We have it at 1.3335. At 130, have it? We have it at 135. What does that mean? 135, 1.4, sir. 1,400,000. Have it? We have it at 145, 45, 45. At 1,450,000. You already got him, sir. He's yours. At 145, have it? We have it at 145, 5555. 1.5, sir. 1,500,000. Any over to have it at 1.55555. At 1.5 million. Happy birthday. At 1,55555. First caller, 1,500,000. Gentlemen, any over to go now? I can't take quarters, sir. No. 1,550. 1,550,000. Gentlemen, have it. Any over to have it a fair warning? 1,550, sir. 1.6. Back in at 1,600,000. This is Germiston at its best. Industrial 1.6 million. At 1.5, have it at 1.6, 165, 65, 65. 1,650,000. Wesley, how's he feeling? 1.65. Once at 1,650,000. Twice at 1,600,000. 1.7 a bid, sir. 1.7. Underbidder, you're back in, sir. 175. 1.8, 175, 800,000, 75, 800 now. At 175, it's yours. At 175, 75, 75, 55. First call, 1,750,000. Second call, 1,750,000. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Third and final call, Germiston. Hammers up at 1.75. Guy? No, thought it. Sold at 1,750,000. Ricardo, that's yours. Next up, please. Here we go. Lot number 8. Georgia. Holy cow. It's just all over Georgia today. Lot number 8. If it's industrial, Georgia's selling it. 19 Nitro Germiston. Earth size, just under 1,900 squares. Your GLA, 812 squares. Gross income per annum, 333,000 rand. Industrial 1, VAT registered. Fully let once again. Fully let once again. Where's she hiding? Where's she gone? For it is fully let. 2 tenants in place. Another one there. 2 warehouse sections. 404 and 408 squares. Individually strategic position amidst major industrial hubs. Sold individually, always a lot. We're doing a lot. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready. Have an opening bid. Any over to go now. 1 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any over to 1 million. Have it at 125, 12555. 1.3444 now, sir. At 1 million. Any over to have it at 1.4555. At 1,500,000, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. Have it at 1.555. At a 500,000, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. Here we go. 555. At 1 million. 155, sir. At 550,000, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. 55, 55, 55. At 1.55. First call. 1.6, sir. At 1,600,000, Gapana, your man's out. At 165, 65. I need another 50, sir, if you want in. 50,000 more. 165, thank you. At 165, 65, 65, 5555. First call at 1,650,000. Second call, that's twice at 1,650,000. Gentlemen, any other fair warning now. Lot number 8, 18 Night, I beg your pardon, 19 Nitro, 1,650,000. Slightly smaller than the last one. Then we're putting them all up together at 165, once, twice, fair warning, third and final call. Got it, sir. Sold at 1.65. We will put them all up together, sir. Yeah, we will. Thank you. It's fast and furious this afternoon at Galetti, ladies and gentlemen. Standing room only. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching online, please join us live next time. It's always good to see you. Our next lot is lot number 9. Lot number 9. Thank you. Yeah. I did last night. Thank you as well. 84. Well, what road is this, Ricardo? What's this highway? No, who? Redevelopment. It's with a V. That's a Portuguese thing. 84. In Portuguese, it's Redevelopment. Highway, Rudekop, Johannesburg. Thank you, Ricardo. Nice to see you doing some work. Just over 46,000 square meters of land. This is lot number 9. The GLA, 33,000 square meters. Your projected gross income for the next financial year is just over 16.2 million. Projected for the next financial year per annum. It is owner-occupier industrial facility, 3-phase power, 1,000 amps. And a 200 kVA backup Jenny as well. Hopefully we don't need that anymore. 7,000 squares are tenanted with a fair price optional. 65 truck loading bays. It's enormous. Sprinkler system. Backup water borehole with JoJo tanks. Height to the eaves between 8 and 12 meters at its peak. Holy cow, it's huge. Main warehouse, 6 meters at the peak. And under mezzanine as well. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Take any other to start, please, ladies and gentlemen. Have our telephone bidder online. Guy, take your time. There's only 150 people waiting. Another 500 online. Can we start, Guy? Can we start? Thank you so much. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, for the enormous property in Redevelopment Highway, Rudekop. There it is. There's your drone aerial shot, your Google shots. Caltex there, engines there, and the highway. I put up some signage if I were you. There's your highway in front of your property. We have an opening of the lot. Please, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid stands at 18 million rand to go. 18 million rand, gentlemen. Any over to 80 million rand, gentlemen. 80. No, 80, sir. At 18 million, gentlemen. Have it a fair warning. Have it 80 million, gentlemen. 80 to go now. 43,000 square meters at 18 million, gentlemen. Any over have it a fair warning now. At 18 million, have it a fair warning. 46,000 squares of land, 33,000 under roof. At opening bid at 80 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, 80 million now. 80 million, 44 near Redevelopment Highway, Rudekop. Industrial 1, Ricardo? Definitely Industrial 1. Huge height on the eaves of the property, and the opening bid stands at 80 million to go now. 80 million, fair warning, gentlemen, have it, opening bid, have it a fair warning, 80 to go now, sir. I can't take that, sir. You won't even buy the land for that. At 18 million, the bid stands with opening bid with me at 80 million. Fair warnings are 80 million in the over to go with a lot of 9. 80 million owner occupier industrial facility at 18 million to go now. Have it a fair warning, 80 million, gentlemen, in the over to have it a fair warning now. I'll take time on the phone. Take all the time he likes. Fair warning on the phone, gentlemen, 80 million in the over to have it. What does the bank say, sir? What does the bank say? What does the phone say? Bid stands with me at 18 million, gentlemen. Fair warning at 80 million to go now. 85, yes or no, sir? I'll take 80 million, gentlemen. Fair warning at 18 million, gentlemen. Any other to have it a fair warning to go now. At 18 million, gentlemen, to have it a fair warning once. At 18 million at the opening bid, sir. I can't take less than that, sir. At 18 million, gentlemen, 80 million. Any other to go now. Fair warning at 18 million. Does he want to open the bidding? I don't mind. Just tell him to be fair. Be fair, sir. A fair opening bid I will accept. Second call. That's twice at the opening bid with me at 18 million. Gentlemen, I have it a fair warning go now. 46,000 squares of land, 33,000 squares of building. Fair warning on the opening bid at 18 million. Gentlemen, any other to go now. Owner, occupier, 1,000 amps of power. You've got water, you've got a borehole as well. Fair warning, gentlemen, out of 80 million. Any other to go. I'll take a fair opening bid. How's the telephone bidder feeling? A bit nauseous? Yeah, well, it happens. These kind of figures, it does happen. But tell him he'll feel much better if he gives us the first bid. It always happens like that. Then release the stress, sir. Release it. Otherwise, you're going to be pent up with it. It's fair warning. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, ladies and gentlemen, at the opening bid at 80 million. Fair warning. Phone's feeling a bit nauseous. Room's a little nervous. Fair warning. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We'll open and close, ladies and gentlemen, at the opening bid of 18 million with me. Please speak to Ricardo immediately after the auction. You are welcome. That will be moved to a private treaty basis. Next up, please, lot number 10. This is Guy's property. This is a liquidation of number 9. What street is this, Ricardo? Houtby? It is number 9, Houtby. 14 days? Thank you. I'll tell it now. Number 9, Houtby Street, Culverwell Park in Germiston CBD. Guy, this is yours. 24,000 square meters. Very, very neat looking property. Liquidation, Master Revenue number G572 of 2023. Stand size, 24,000. Under roof, the GLA, gross lettable area, 10,670 square meters. It's zoned commercial, Guy. Zone commercial. This property does attract VAT. This is a liquidation. It is a freeway-facing warehouse. It is a freeway-facing warehouse in Culverwell Park in Germiston. Triple volume storage capacity with height to the eaves of 11 to 13 meters at peak. 7 large roller shutter doors. 95% complete property. Is that correct, Guy? 95% complete? Just need a little, some taps and some handles apparently, I don't know. 180 parking bays on completion. 180 parking bays on completion. Strong regional connectivity with N3 exposure. Can we see the aerial, the drone view please? There we go. There's your exposure. It's pretty much on a bend on a corner, I'd say. There's your freeway legitimate, a brand new property, 95% complete. We have our telephone bidders online, please. On lot number 10, they're online. Please be aware, obviously according to the Master's Office and the liquidator, this does attract a 14-day confirmation period. They will go back to the Master and the creditors. A 14-day confirmation period. We will hold your bid valid during those 14 days. Thank you. Please be aware, on the liquidation property, lot number 10, online ready. Here we go. Any other to go, ladies and gentlemen? We have it open with the property, please, at 30 million to go. 30 million rand, have it, we have it, 30 million, gentlemen. Any other to go? It's selling at 333. At 30 million, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 30 million, gentlemen, have it at 32, yes or no? At 30 million, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 30 million. Already got that one. At 30 million rand, gentlemen, any other to have it at 30 million, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 333, selling at 30 million. It's a liquidation. It has to be sold. At 30 million, have it, we have it at 30 million, any other to go. 24,000 squares of land, 10,670. That is your warehouse. At 30 million, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 30 million, and you have to go for. First call, once at 30 million. Pardon? 25, here we go. At 25 million, gentlemen, have it, telephones in. At 25 million, gentlemen, have it, we have it at 25, 5, 5, 5, 5. 26 are you bidding? At 26 million, have it at 26 million, and you have to go now. At 26 the bids, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning now. It's 95% complete. It's a brand new property. At 26 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. David, your man's there. At 26, have it at 27 a bid, sir. At 27 to 28, sir. At 28 million, Johannesburg, here we go. 28 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. At 28, 888, selling it now. At 28 million, have it 888, selling it now. 99999. It's happening on the phone, sir. At 29 million, have it 30 million. At 30 million, gentlemen, have it 30 million to go, and you have to go now. At 30 million, have it a brand new property. 95, 31, 1, and you have to go now. At 31 million, have it 32, 33, 33 hour. At 32 million, have it 32. Once at 32 million, gentlemen, and you have it a fair warning. Second call at 32 million, have it. It's a liquidation, it's legal. 33, sir. At 33, bro, and you have it 33, 4 now. At 40 million, have it 34 million, have it a fair warning now. 34 million, gentlemen, Johannesburg, here we go. 34. Once at 34 million, gentlemen, have it 35, 5 now. At 35 million, have it 35, 36. At 36, have it 36 million now. At 36 million, have it 36, 6, 7, at 7, 36, 5. Come on, sir, you're doing so well. 36.5, 37 a bid. At 37 a bid, have 37 a bid, half a bid now for 500,000 more. At 37 a bid, have it 37.5, 37.5. 38 million, have it 38 and have it a bid, sir. At 38.5, 38.5, 38.5. At 38 million, 500,000 gentlemen, and you have to go now. 38.5, 38.5, 38.5 for half a bid. That's first call. At 38.5, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 38.5. At 38.5, fair warning, gentlemen, have it 38.5. Second call. That's twice at 38.5 million, gentlemen, and you have to go now. Yes. 38.5, sir. At 38.5, 38.5, 38.5. He did say half a bid, didn't he? He said half a bid? That's what I said. Listen to your auctioneer. 38.5. At 38.5, 5. Wesley, your bid is fainted. He's off the phone. 30 million, beg your pardon, 38 million, 5, be gentle, Wesley. At 38 million, 500,000. Once at 38 million, 500,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning now. 39, have we have it at 39 million, have it a 900, have we have it at 9 million to go now. At 39, have we have it at 39 million, have it to go, gentlemen, have it a fair warning now. At 39, once at 39 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. Brand new warehouse, 95% built. Second call, that's twice at 39 million, have it a fair warning, 39, for 500,000. Here we go. Hammers high at 39 million. Have it at 39. You sure, sir? I would. For 39 million, for 500,000 more, you get an enormous property in liquidation. Move in as fast as you can. Heads out. You're in. 38.5 once. 38.5 twice. Hammer to fall. Hammers high. 38,500,000. Sold on the phone at 38,500,000. Thank you, Guy. Telephone gets it. Almost halfway through the auction, ladies and gentlemen. There are a few chairs in front. Please grab one for the ladies. Here we have it, lot number 11. Next up, please, Guy. This is your property again. Another liquidation. Tired, you just give it a go. 4 Houtbaai Street, Caldwell Park in Germiston. There you have it. Is it next door, Guy? Mr. Dowding. Is it next door? It is next door. I'd buy both if I was him. Just over 23,000 squares of land. Your building on this one, 6,812 square meters. Commercial zoning. It is another liquidation. There you have it, number 4. Houtbaai Street, Caldwell Park, Germiston. Very, very neat industrial park. Those are your stats. Can we see the drone image, please? Yes, it is. It's got a braai area. Look at that. There we go. Very neat. There's your truck parking in the corner. Got some covered parking bays. Huge concrete apron footprints. And undercover 6,812 double volume warehouse with 10 crane with a 10-ton crane. 2 large sliding doors for easy truck access. Height to eaves between 8 and 10 meters at its peak. There's a separate paved yard of almost 5,000 square meters. There's the property ledger. There's the N17, almost at your property. Good materials for the trucks and your staff. We already have our opening bids coming in. This is lot number 11 online. Thank you. We have it open in the lot, please, ladies and gentlemen, at 15 million to go. 15 million rand, have it, we have it at 1555555. At 15 million, any have it at 15 million, have it at 16, thank you, sir. At 16 million rand, have it at 17, have it at 75. At 17, 18 million, gentlemen, any have it at 18 million, have it at 55. I already got 18, you too slow. At 18 million, gentlemen, and have it 18 million, have it. It's a brand new building. At 18 million, have it 18, have it 18 million, have it 19 we got, sir. Bidders back, I already got 19, you're too late. At 9, tell the telephone bid he's got a bit faster. 20, 21, sir. 22. Focus, please, focus. My man in Joburg's got way more money than you do. 22, 23, sir. 22? No, he's at 21. Bigger pardon, bid correction, he's at 22. Johannesburg's got 22. At 22 million, gentlemen, and the other at 20. That's not going to scare him. 22 and a half. 23. Half's not going to scare my man. This is Joburg, we hardcore. 23 and a half. 25 million. At 25 million, gentlemen, any other at 25, 5, 5, 5, 5. At sir, you can come to any of our auctions, we don't mind. At 25, 26. 7, sir. He's at 26 on the phone. Guy, you in at 26? 26. At 26 million, gentlemen, on the phone at 26 million. I'll take a half, sir. You're doing so well. Half a bid. Surprise the wife. Tell her she's moving to Germiston. Thank you, sir. 26.5. Telephone, you're out. At 26.5 million, gentlemen, any other brand new building, gentlemen. For the liquidation building at 26.5. 27 a bid, sir. At 27 a bid, gentlemen, any other at 27 a bid, any other. You're going to lose the property for one bid, sir. At 27 a bid, gentlemen, any other at 27 a bid, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 27 and a half, sir. For another 500,000. At 27 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 27, 5, 27, 5, 5, 5. First call at 27.5 million. And a quarter. 27 and a quarter. Guy, you're out. Need 28. 27 and a quarter. 27 and a half. Please remember, 14 days STC. It is a liquidation. 27 and a half. Bid correction, please. 27,500,000. Then we got it. Well done. 27 and a half, gentlemen, and the other at 27 and a half. Here we go, gentlemen, and the other to go now. At 27.5, pardon? I don't mind. We'll sell it. 27,500,000 liquidation. Here we go. First call. Once at 27.5 million. Second call at 27.5 million, gentlemen, and the other to go now. Quarter, sir. 27.75. I need 28 on the phone. 750, we're in. Thank you, sir. 28 million and a quarter. It's a brand new building, sir. You're not spending any money here. 20. Shh. What did I say? How old is it? How old's the building? 20 years old. You sound like my ex-wife. 28 million on the phone. At 28 million for the not so new building, sir. At 28 million, gentlemen, and the other at 28.888, selling at 28.5, 28.5. First call. Once at 28 million. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Second call at 28 million on the telephone, gentlemen. Have a fair warning now. Hammers high, hammers hard. At 28 on the phone, gentlemen. Have a fair and final call. I'll hang on as long as you like, sir. It's just money, sir. It'll grow back next month. It's just money. I've got 28. We're looking for 28 and a half. Everybody gets fair chance at Galetti. 28 million, gentlemen. There the bids is on the screen for that liquidation property, Culville Park, Germiston. The bid stands at 28 million, gentlemen. Any other to go now? Have it at 28.885555555. No pressure, sir. Our CEO will lend you 500,000. 28,500,000. 28.5, gentlemen, have it a fair one. 28.5. At 28.5 million, telephone, how are you feeling? At 28.5, gentlemen, you're in, sir. At 28.5, half a bit, gentlemen, have it at 28.5. First call at 28.5 million. Second call at 28,500,000. How's he feeling? I will not accept a quarter bid now. Bid high, bid hard. 29 or nothing. 28,500,000. Once. Twice. Have it. 29, sir. 29 million. I had no idea he was going to do that, sir. I appreciate it. At 29 million once. 29 million twice. Third and final call. Sure, sir. You look a little pale. Sold. At 29 million on the phone. Congratulations, sir. Thank you. And thank you very much, Johannesburg. Really appreciate it, sir. Thank you. We've got plenty more industrial properties coming up, sir. Much nicer than those ones. Next up, please, lot number 12. Slow down. Why? Why am I slowing down? Because you've got to give telephone bidders. Do some work. Lot number 12. This is Guy's property. Happen to have another legal one. Nice to see. Number 2, Hout Bay Street, Calville Park, Germiston. The same business park. Very, very close to the last one. All in the same park. Very, very close. Number 2, Hout Bay Liquidation, 14 days STC again. Is that correct? Yep. Thank you. The liquidator has to go back to creditors and the master, get the signatures. Of size, almost 8,000 square meters. Your GLA, just over 1,800 squares. Your gross income, the property is fully let?
Yes.
Yes, this property is fully let. You're getting a gross income of just under 1.2 million rand per annum. There's the data on the screen. 1.145. Property is vatable. Fully let industrial. Warehouse to office ratio 90 is 90-10. Height to eaves between 8 and 10 meters at its peak. Covered loading area, large paved yard. Additional bulk for future expansion. Can build on some more if you want. Additional bulk.
Yes.
And that's our property in the middle. The little half moon. That one at the bottom. The smaller one at the bottom. There we go.
Bondholder.
Yeah.
Look at a bid for all three. So this one, the one before it, the one before that.
Want me to put them up?
Look at a bid for all three. Combined.
Okay, just give me the figure. Give me the figure. After this one.
Whilst we're doing
Cool.
this, I just want to make one announcement.
Here you go.
So there is not, thank you, there's no rate account currently on the property. We have guys sorting it out of the council. There needs to be a council valuated that has to go out from you. But we're on it and it'll be effective before transfer. Yep.
There you have it.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll be putting all three together.
Yeah, we will be putting all three together as per the liquidator's request. Please understand, all properties in liquidation do attract 14-day confirmation periods. The liquidator does, in his sole discretion, will decide whether to take the individual bids or if we have one for everything. It's entirely up to the liquidators what they wish to do. There you have it. Number 2, Hout Bay, 1,818 squares of GLA, almost 8,000 squares of stand, warehouse, office, covered height, 8 meters, 8 to 10 meters at its peak, covered loading area, large paved yard, additional bulk for future expansion if you want to build on the property as well. This is lot number 12. We're ready to have it opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, and you have it to go now. 6 million opening bid, gentlemen, and you have it at 6 million, and you have it at 6 and a quarter now. At 625, 6 and a half, sir. At 6,500,000, gentlemen, probably the smallest of the lot we got to go, sir. At 65, 55, 55, 55. At 675, thank you, sir. At 675, 7 of it on the phone, gentlemen, have it at 7 and a quarter, sir. At 75, 7.55555. At 75, 7 of it, have it at 775, 8 million, 8 and a quarter now. At 8.25555. At 8,250,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 85, 85, 85, 55. At 8 million, 8.5. New bidder. 875, 875, man. Hand me over to 875, 75. It's your bid, ma'am. I already got it. 9, ma'am. 9. Ladies are bidding against each other. 9 and a quarter, ma'am. Ladies always bid hard. 9 million, gentlemen, and you have it. Ladies bid at 9, 9, 9. At 9 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 95, 95. Pardon? I've got 9 and a quarter. Already had it. 95, 95, 95, 55. 95, ma'am. 95. You're out. 95. Try and keep up. 9,750. 10, ma'am. 10 million to the lady. 10.5. She's bidding high, she's bidding hard. 10 and a quarter. 10.5, ma'am. At 10,250,000, gentlemen, I have it over at 10 and a quarter now. Don't lose it for one bid, man. Make the call if you need to. At 10 and a quarter, gentlemen. David, your man's in. At 10.25, 10.25, 10.25, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 10 and a quarter million. Is this the last one? Yep. It's the last one. Bid is in Johannesburg. At 10.25, 10.25, 10.25. First call, 10,250,000. Telephone is out. David, you're in. 10,250,000. You're in. I'll give you 20, sir. 10 and a quarter. 14 days STC. It is part of the liquidation. And then we'll put them up as a whole. Liquidator will decide in his sole discretion what he wants to do. Individual bids always a whole. David, your man's at 10 and a quarter to go now. At 10.25, 10.25, 10.25, 5, 5. 10.5. Underbid is back in. 10.6. You said that last time, ma'am. I don't believe you. You're going to lose your whole building, man, for 100,000. 10,600,000, gentlemen, any over to go now. At 600,000. Once at 600,000. Second call at 600,000. Reggie, how's your man feeling? 10.6. It's a liquidation. I've got to sell. Telephone. Where have you been, Ricardo? Please give it back. Just give it back to Guy. It's embarrassing, Ricardo. 10.6 million. Fair warning, hammers high. 600,000 once. 600,000 twice. Fair warning, everybody. Last liquidation property in this lot to go. 100,000, ma'am. Always add on one more bid. You never know what's going to happen. You'll kick yourself tomorrow if the liquidator takes it and you lost it for one bid. And you can move your husband's man cave to here. To Culverwell Park. Enjoy Culverwell Park, darling. I'll see you next week. At 10.6. You have to be very sure, ma'am. Fair warning. First, 10,600,000. Second, 10,600,000. Don't worry about the figures, ma'am. The money's going to grow back. The tenant will pay you back. 10.6. Fair warning, ma'am. Hammers high. Last call. Got to knock it out. 10.8. 2 seconds. I want to say so many things right now. 10.6. Ladies back in at 10.7. Hit him high, hit him hard, sir. 10.7. Ladies in. Someone's buying drinks this afternoon. I'm not sure who it's going to be. 10.7 to the lady. Ah, you've got to be joking. 10.8. You got a bit hard, sir. 11 million. How are you feeling, ma'am? Sorry. 11 million, gentlemen. Any over to fair warning, gentlemen. Any over to go now. At 11 million. Once, twice. Third and final call. Sold, sold, sold. At 11 million rand. And a huge round of applause to underbidder at 11 and 10 and a half. Thank you very, very much, ma'am. Congratulations, sir. You got it. Ma'am, you're welcome anytime. Next up, please. How much? All right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, all three properties. Looks like the lady wants to put in all three. Just joking. All three properties, part of the liquidation in Culverwell Park. All three, the bid is combined bid of 78.5 million. I need an opening bid to surpass all three at 80 million rand. 80 million, gentlemen, any over there at 80 million rand to take all three properties. At 80 million, gentlemen, any over to go now. At 80 million, have we have it 80 million, gentlemen, have it 85, yes or no, sir? 80 million rand, gents, yes or no, on the telephone. We got two phones on the line for all three properties. Highest bid of 78.5. I need 80 for all three. 80 million, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, 80 million rand. Pardon? 79 on the phone. At 79 million, have it. Remember, Liquidator will decide individual bids or one as a whole. All bids have 14 days STC. 79 million, gentlemen, have it at 79, and have it at 79, now. At 79 million, have it, fair warning, gentlemen, it's on phone 1. Wesley Urinza. At 79 million, gentlemen, and have it, 1. First call at 79 million. Fair warning, Johannesburg. Second call at 79 million. Fair warning on the phone. 79 million, Joburg's out, phones in. Once, twice, third call. For all three, sold on the phone at 79 million. Next up, please. Here we go. Moving back to Mabula, Big 5, Game Reserve. Gareth, it is Big 5. Thank you. This property, you're getting 5.3 hectares of land. Your house, your lodge on this one, 268 square meters. This one is very unique, as in whole walls disappear, I believe. The glass walls disappear. Quite incredible if you haven't seen it. Incredible views for the exclusive lodge, open plan living area, seamless indoor-outdoor flow, wooden deck with 180-degree reserve views of the Big 5, private wine cellar and staff quarters, fully equipped main lodge with boma, garden and water feature. A game drive vehicle is included in the sale. It is fully furnished. All right, there we go. It's fully furnished, ladies and gentlemen. All furnishings go with this property. There you have it. Mabula game, Big 5 Lodge. In the offer to go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a great opening bid on this one at 800,000 rands. 800,000, gentlemen, and have it, 800,000, gentlemen, have it to go now. At 800,000, have it, 800,000, have it, 9, have it, 1 million to go, sir. At 1.111, and have it, 1,100,000 now. At 1,100,000, have it, 1.222, selling it now. At 100,000, 200,000, have it, 1.222 now. 1,300,000. At 1.3, gentlemen, have it, fully furnished with a game viewer. At 300,000, gentlemen, and have it to go now. Sir, you'll be chasing elephants all day long. At 300,000, gentlemen, and you have it, 300,000 now. At 300,000, gentlemen, and you have it, selling at 333. First call, once at 300,000. Second call, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. Here we go with 3, fully furnished with a game viewer. At 300,000, gentlemen, and you have it, selling at 333 now. At 300,000. Second call at 300,000, and you have it. For a game lodge with Big 5. At 300,000, hit him again, have it high, hit him hard. At 300,000, gentlemen, and you have it, Mabula, Big 5. Once at 300,000. Second call at 300,000. 1,350, sir. 1,350,000, gentlemen, and you have to go now. At 135, 35, 35, 55, 14. Welcome to the show, Ricardo. At 400,000, gentlemen. Guy, you're out. 400,000. At 400, and you have to have it at 400,000. I need 100,000 rands. At 400, it's a battle. 1.5. 1.5. I need 1.6. 1,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 1.55555. Yep, he had 1,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 1.55555. 50,000's not going to cut it. Haven't we have it at 500,000? Haven't we have it at 5? Wait, here we go. He's coming now at 1.55555. At 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 1.55555. First caller, 1,500,000. He's coming in. Second caller, 1,500,000, have it at 1.55555. At 500,000 with Ricardo. With a game viewer and chairs and tables and Big 5 and a hell of a view. It's the battle of the phones. I need 500,000. Big 5 game reserve at its best. 2 hours from Johannesburg. Gareth, 2 hours? 2 hours away. Tell your wife you're going to the course and go to the Big 5. That's what I said. Ricardo, you're in at 1.5. Who's going to blink first? 1,500,000. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do. Gareth, I'm going to lift reserve. That's it. I'm lifting reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. 1,500,000 selling on the floor. Have it, gentlemen, we're selling now. Have it, we have it at 500,000, gentlemen. Have it, we have it at 5. Have it, we have it at 555. At 500,000, gentlemen, no reserve. We're selling now. At 500,000, gentlemen, and have it at 55555. He is going to be that person. Oh. 5.25. Reserves off, we're selling. At 525, 550. At 5, have it at 55. Have it at 55, 55, 55. Mention the line, sir. We're confirming now on the fall of the hammer. Have it at 55, have it at 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. At 575. At 575, 75. No reserve. At 575, 75, 55. Once at 575. Twice at 575. Any other to go now. You're losing it, sir. The kids, Dad, take me to the jungle. I want to see the lions. Mom can chase the elephants. Kid can chase the lions. It is at 575. No, 1.5. Bid correction, please. Bid correction, 1,500,000. So just the numbers were transponded. 1.575. Correct it now. There we go. Another 75, 225. There we go. 1.575. Reserves off. We're selling. Once at 575. Twice at 575. You're going to kick yourself, sir. There's no tomorrow. It's here, right now. 1,575,000, 75, 75, 5, 5, 5, 5. Going once. Going twice. 1.6. Happy birthday, Kate. You're going to the bush tonight. At 1.6 million. You're going with that buy, apparently. I have no idea who he is. 1.6 million. I'm not giving you anything. You can pay first, and then you can have it. No, he's got a bit. Don't worry about the 10%. Claim it back from the trust, if he has one. No, I think 100 will do it. 1.6 million. We're selling a Big 5 game lodge with no reserve. Have it at 1.6 million, gentlemen. Any of it, have it at 165, 65, yes or no? 1,600,000. Once at 1. 610,000. Ricardo, bid harder. 610,000. He knows when this hammer goes, it's gone. I feel like another auctioneer from somewhere else. 1,615,000. Do we have bids that small? We have to make some up. At 615,000. I don't think we have bids that small. We're going to try. She's a clever girl. 1,615,000. You got a bit harder than that. Who blinks first? Who gets scared? At 615,000, gentlemen, any other? You can put in a custom bid if you want. 1,615,000. It's a multi-million property. We don't take $5,000 bids on this lot. 20. You can't beat 1,615,000 once. At one, any other day, at 165, 5, 5, 5, 5. Second call at 1,650,000, gentlemen, any other. Battle of the telephone, and one is blinked. At 615, 565, 5, yes or no? Third and final call. Ha ha! Sold! 1,615,000. She's gone. Congratulations, our telephone bidder. Thank you to our underbidder on the phone. Guy, you buying tequilas today. Lot number 14. Here we go. I know you are. Next up, please. Here we go. Number 14. Guy Ricardo, thank you for this property. It is your 24 Fort Checker Road, Kempton Park. It's another large property. If you like hardware and building materials, you can buy the property. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go, please? Earth sizes, 2.5, just under 2,500 and almost 1,000 combined. 2,478 and 991. The GLA, 5,050 square meters. Your potential gross income for the next financial year, 1.8 million rand a year. We have a national retailer in the property and a development opportunity. Please be aware there are chairs if you'd like to sit. 2 tenants with 1 vacancy. There are 3-year leases in place with a 2-3-year renewal options. Include solar system as well and 3-phase inverters and 28 panels on the roof, equipped with 2.5-ton goods lift. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We already have it open in the lot. Please, any other to go at 5 million, any other to go now. 5 million open a bit, any other at 5. Could we have a drone view, please? At 5 million open a bit, gentlemen, any other at 5 and a quarter, sir. At 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half now. At 5 million, 5 and a thousand, gentlemen, any other to go. It is Campton Park at its finest, sir. At 5 million, 1 vacancy, I believe. At 5.5 million, gentlemen, have it at 575, 555. At 575, 6 million, gentlemen, have it at 6 and a quarter, sir. At 65, 5. 6 million, yes, sir, you're in. At 6 million, 250,000, guy, any other to go now. At 6.25, 65, yes or no, sir. At 6 and a quarter, I'm echoing again, I don't know why. At 6 and a quarter, but gentlemen, any other to 5. At 6.25, first call at 6 million, 6.3. 6,300,000 rands. At 63, gentlemen, any other fair warning, 63, 5. At 6,300,000. Once at 6,300,000. Second call at 6,300,000. David, your man's out at 6.3. Thank you, sir. First call once at 6.635. I don't mind, sir. Think about it. Second at 6.3 million. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. At 6,300,000. 24-foot Chicago Kempton Park. Last call. Gone, sir, at 6,300,000 rands. That's yours, Wesley.
Marketing, maybe make a little hoorah.
I have twice. What's the title? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Galetti CEO, Mr. John Jack, all management and staff, we would like to wish our marketing genius, Kate, very, very happy birthday today. Congratulations, Kate. Happy 21st birthday from all of Galetti's staff to you. Happy, happy, happy. Please be gentle with the staff. We treat them like hell. Our marketing genius is 21 again today. We're moving to the metropolis of Zimbabwe. That was a paid commercial. Kate, can I just let you know? This one I know is going to go in the highlights reel or not. Probably not. Units. Number 8B, Zimbabwe Heritage Place. Zimbabwe, brother. Zimbabwe. Good about it. Good about it. Belito, KZN. Thank you, Karusha. Where's she hiding? Karusha, thank you, ma'am. Unit size, 316 squares. Karusha, 316 square meters. That's a huge apartment. Can we see some more of the apartment, please, on the big screen? 2 bedrooms. Yeah. Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice. 15. Telephone bidder. Yeah. Luxury holiday villa. Can we see some pictures of the property, please? There we. Oh, wow. There we go. This is a timeshare. 4 weeks per annum. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Villa also has its own designated golf cart. Drive. Able to utilize the golf course as a ZHP is a member of the Zimbabwe Country Club. Daily service of the villa is available. Access to entertainment facilities in Zimbabwe Estate and the use of heritage time in addition to the 3 weeks per year. Is it 2 or 3 weeks per year? Pardon? 4 weeks a year. Thank you. I'll correct that. This is a timeshare property. 4 weeks a year. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And we have a very, very easy opening bid, sir. At 100,000. 100,000, gentlemen, any other to 100,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. For 4 weeks. How much? No, sir. It's Zimbabwe. 150,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. Ready, go to 150,000, have it at 155, 55. 150,000, 4 weeks a year. Zimbabwe, here we go. There's your property. Varush, it's got a pool as well. And it's got a swimming pool. 150,000, gentlemen, any other to be having 150,000. 200,000, gentlemen, in front. Have it. You're out, sir. He's in. At 200 telephones, you're also out. At 200,000, gentlemen, any other to have it. 2, selling it 2 now. No problem. At 200,000. Once at 200,000. Second call at 200,000. Telephones, how are we feeling? Not so good. Joburg's feeling fantastic. At 200,000, gentlemen, you have to go now. 4 weeks, here we go. Once, twice, third and final call. Sold, sir. Congratulations. 200,000, you got it, sir. Well done, sir. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Unit 5B. This one's much nicer. You've got to buy this one as well. Unit 5B, Zimbabwe Heritage Place. Also 316 square meters. 4 weeks timeshare. Karusha, 4 weeks. It's a month. Here we go. 4 weeks on this one. Are they identical? Identical properties, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last one we have. Zimbabwe, Belito, here we come. The last timeshare of 4 weeks we have. Opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, at 200,000 now. 200,000, gentlemen. Any other? Why are you waking? Why are you crying? He's what? Why are you stopping me like that? That's another fine. I've got 200,000 now. At 200,000, gentlemen, any other 200,000, any other 2, selling at 2 now. Last one went for 2, we're opening at 2 again. At 200,000, gentlemen, any other 4 weeks a year, 1 month, Zimbabwe, here we go. At 200,000, gentlemen, any other 2, selling at 2 now. At 200, Zimbabwe, here we go, sir. Having 200,000, gentlemen, any other 2 now. Bring it to Galetti, we'll sell it. Timeshare, property, buildings, retail, commercial. What? 2 1/4. At 2 1/4, gentlemen, any other 2 1/4. Buy 2, sir. At 2,250,000, gentlemen. The wife goes in the one, the boys in the poker club in the other. At 2 1/4 million, gentlemen, any other 225. At 250, have it 225, 5. Once. At 225,000. Second call. That's twice at 225,000, gentlemen, any other fair warning now. At 2 1/4, gentlemen, any other 2 1/4. Zimbabwe, here we go. Yep, whatever that means, it's timeshare. So timeshare rules apply. We got 2 1/4 on the phone. That's what a 4x4 golf cart will cost you, ma'am. Do they? Karusha, we get the golf cart with this one as well? With the golf cart. Guy, it's another 100 for the golf cart. At 2 1/4, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 225, 5. Once at 225,000. Timeshare. Twice at 225,000 rands. Fair warning, bids on the phone. Fair warning, last call. Sold on the phone at 225,000. Holy smokes, it's a busy afternoon. Yeah. Cool. That's lot 17. Thank you. Number 526, Moraleda Street, Silverton, Pretoria. Thank you, Reggie. This is your property. Earth size, almost 1,600 square meters. Moraleda Street. Busy road. Richard Jacobus Wilhelminus Pretorius. Your GLA on this property over 1,000 square. It should be 1,050 to be exact. Your GLA of the property. Your projected gross income for the next financial year. Almost 860,000 rands per annum. Which is your gross? I've got 860, you've got 1,050,000. Which is it? I've got two figures here. Which is it?
One, it's not 1865.
No, it's 1048.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 858. So which is it?
Projected that, but the GLA.
Oh, okay, this is projected. So what's that? That's your gross.
Yeah, but GLA.
Your GLA, 1,050. Give you. All right. Your earth size is wrong. I'll correct that for you. Your earth size is 1,590 squares. Your GLA is 1,050, and your GAI
Is 858.
There you go. Your GAI 858. Rather leave it on the slide. Listen to what the auctioneer is saying. Earth size almost 1,600 squares. GLA 1,050. Projected gross for the next financial year almost 860,000. This is industrial 1, VAT registered, vacant industrial, 3-phase power, 4 roller shutter doors, zoned industrial 2, 3 loading areas and a dispatch area, height to the eave, 6 meters at the peak, CCTV system installed, 500 meters from Pretoria Road, the R104, highways and byways. There's your property. Pick and Pay, KFC, clicks around you. You're going to have a lot of people walking past your property. Ready, have an opening with the property, please, ladies and gentlemen. At 3 million to go now. 3 million opening with gentlemen Avenue, Avenue 3.25, gentlemen in at 325, 325. At 3,250,000, gentlemen in Avenue, Avenue 325. Thank you, David, your man's there. At 3.25 bid, gentlemen, Avenue, Avenue 3.25, 5. They're your properties. At 3,250,000, gentlemen, any other at 325, 325, 325. For 3,250,000, any other at this is lot number 17. At 3,250,000, gentlemen, any other at 325, 3.25 bid. Now, David, your man's there. At 325, 325, 325, 55. Look at all the blue chips surrounding. There's Pick and Pay, KFC. Clicks is there. Everybody's going to want this property. Huge traffic, huge frontage. At 3,250,000. Once at 3.25, gentlemen, and you have a fair one, and you have to go now. Second call. That's twice at 3,250,000. Industrial 2 in Silverton does not come up often. This land is valuable. 3,250,000, gentlemen, and you have a fair one, and you have to go now. At 3.25, gentlemen, have it 3.25, gentlemen, and you have it. It is cheap. It is. You can't build it for that. And you got carports as well. Reggie? Yeah, we got carports, off-street parking, sir. At 3.25, gentlemen, have it a fair warning. 3.25, any other to go. Pardon? Cranes. Holy smokes. You sure? Three. 3.3. I'll do it for you, Reggie. Don't worry. 3,300,000. 3.4, sir. Guy, what does he say? Ask him again. 3,400,000 for 100,000. He's out. You're in, sir. At 3,400,000, 3,333, another 100,000 now. At 3,400,000, gentlemen, and you have to go now. It's Silverton, sir. It's industrial blue collar at its best. Blue chip. But in front at 3.3. I'm asking 3.4. You're out. He's in. You sure? At 3,300,000, blue chip property at its best. Silverton doesn't get any better. Industrial Silverton, gentlemen, any other 300,000. Once at 300,000. Second call at 300,000. You're sure? He bought something before, but he's sure. At 300,000. First, second, third and final call. Appreciate it, sir. So, front row, congratulations, sir. You've got it. 3,300,000. You get some barley and you're going to Silverton as well. It's a busy, busy afternoon at Galetti Auctions, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. There's about 7 or 8 properties to go. It's going high, it's going fast. If you're watching online, don't worry about your flight. We'll get you a later flight. You're fine. You're driving. Tell the family. Lot number 18, Sizwe. This is yours, and lot number 18. 108 Hunter Street, Bellevue, Johannesburg. Up on the big screen, please. Can we see it? There we go. You want to get into the CBD, great little property to buy. Earth size, almost 500 squares, GLA 885. Your gross income, almost about 880,000 per annum. There we have it. Retail, redevelopment opportunity. This is a fully let corner site retail property. High yielding returns above market average. Multi-tenanted with a gym and retail tenants. A gym. Look at that. Low maintenance design, minimal capital requirements, easy access, transport and amenities. This is Johannesburg CBD, ladies and gentlemen. Bellevue. 1 million people go in and out of Joburg CBD every single day. It's better than a Mall of Africa. There you have it. We already have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Any other to go? 2 million to go now. 2 million opening bid, gentlemen, for a fully let property in Bellevue. At 2, any other, 2, have it, 2, selling at 2 now. At 2 million, have it, 2.25, sir. At 2.25, have it, 2.5. At 2 million, 275, thank you, say, yeah. At 275, any other, 275, 5. At 275, 3 million, gentlemen, any other, selling at 3. 3.1. Can you believe it? Your buy's there. 3,100,000, gentlemen. In here. It's fully let, sir. 3,100,000 in the average. 3.1 now. At 100,000, gentlemen. In the average. A long car and you have to go now. At 100,000. 100. He never listens. At 100,000, gentlemen. In the average. Wesley, here we go, sir. 3,100,000 in the average. A fully let property. All your tenants are there. Low maintenance. German retail. 3.1 million. You can't build a property for that. You're getting 880,000 rand every year in your pocket, sir. The bid is at 3.1 million. 3.1. Bids it. Your property is going to pay for itself in 3.5 years, sir. Cash. 3,100,000, gentlemen, and the other day 3.1 now. At 3,000,001. First call at 3,100,000. Second call at 3,100,000. Almost 900 square meters of gross lettable space. Yep. At 3 million. Ricardo, it is yours. 3.1 million. Fair warning, sir. This is 108 Hunter Street. You got the building, sir. You must take it. You bid, you registered, you gave us the 50,000. Take home a building. 3 million. Don't worry, sir. We'll wait as long as you need. Don't look so nervous, sir. We do this all the time. We'll look after you. Fair warning. How's he feel? 3,100,000. First call. 3,100,000. Second call. You're going to kick yourself tomorrow, sir. 50,000. Thank you for your patience, sir. Appreciate it. At 3,100,000. I've got to cut you down, sir. 3,100,000, gentlemen, have it a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 1, and you have it. No, your tenants, it's fully let, sir. Pardon? It's against you, sir. You're not in yet. But my high bid is getting a little upset. I'm giving you way too much attention. 3.1. We're going to knock it. First, second, third and final call. Appreciate it, sir. Sold at 3,100,000. Ricardo, your buyer's got it. Another building down. Thank you. Lot number 19. Holy smokes, it's almost 2 o'clock. Lot number 19, bidding high, bidding fast and furiously today at Galetti Auctions. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Foxy. Thanks for coming in as well. Take your passport on the way home so you can get back again. This is 19, and it's Clinton's property. Where's he hiding? Thank you. There he is. 262 Market Street, Jeppiestown, Joburg, CBD. Here we go. 280 squares of stand size, 920 of GLA. The building just goes straight up. Clinton, how many stories? 4 stories. Thank you. Projected gross income, almost 800,000 rand, about 780, 800,000 rand per annum. General zoning, please be aware, this is a deceased estate, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking instructions from our executor. Thank you for your instruction. Deceased estates, master reference number 025745 of 2018. General zoning that allows for residential, commercial, and industrial. Potential income generating building signage in place, possibility for student accommodation across the road from the Madge Court and Jeppie Police Station. Do you have an agent to have our telephone bidders on the line, please? A telephone all right? Mr. Jack, you got a telephone ready? Get him up, get him on. Here we go. Next up, please, we have an opening bid at 2 million to go now. Deceased estate has to be sold. 2 million, gentlemen, any other have it. 2 million, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 2, have it selling at 2 1/4, sir. At 2 1/4, gentlemen, have it at 2, 2 1/4, any other have it at 2, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 250,000, have it at 2.5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 2 million, I already got it. At 2,500,000, have it at 275, have it at 275. At 750,000, gentlemen, have it at 75, 75, 75. At 270, have it at 275, gentlemen, any other to go, got to be sold. Deceased estate has to be sold. At 275, have it at 275, 5, 5, 5, 5. Once at 270, 50,000. Twice at 2,750,000, gentlemen, any other have it a fair warning now. At 75, have it at 75, 3 million, sir. How much? 2.8. 100,000, sir. I'll slow the bidding down. I don't mind. 285. I need 29. 285 with Wesley. At 285. This is a deceased estate, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be sold. 2,850,000. New bidder? 29. New bidder in the room. 95, sir. Thank you. 95. 3 million, sir. At 95, gentlemen. Any other evidence? 95, 95, 95. I've got 2,950,000. This is a deceased estate. We have no option but to sell. Have it at 295. Have it at 295, 95, 95, 5, 5, 5, 5. 295. Once. 2,950,000. 3 million. Underbid is back in, sir. 3.1 on the phone. Take the property, sir. We're way under value here. $150, sir. It's a little cheeky. 3 million, thank you. 125,000. 3,120,000. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. Galetti will always look after their bidders. 125,000, gentlemen. Any other have a telephone? Fair warning. Ricardo, how you? 150. No, he was. Listen to the auctioneer. 150. I need 3.2 on the phone. At 150,000, gentlemen. Any other have 150? Says where you're in. At 150,000, gentlemen. Telephones out. Says we're in. 175, sir. 175 on the phone. Another 25,000 more, sir. At 175, deceased estate building in Jeppystown must be sold. 175, 3.2, underbidder again. You see, 25,000 just not going to cut it, sir. Never going to scare my high bidders. 3,200,000. Clinton at 3,200,000. I'm going to. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm lifting reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. No reserve. 3,225,000. No reserve, gentlemen. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. Have it at 2,225,000 now. At 225 million, gentlemen. Have it selling at 225, 225, 225, 555. At 225. When the hammer falls for the third time, this building is gone. Once at 225,000. Twice at 225,000. Reserves off. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. At 2,225, gentlemen. How much? 250, sir. Back on the phone. 250,000. With the rental, sir, you're going to pay for the building in 3 years. 250,000 on the phone. Ricardo, you're in. At 250,000, gentlemen, any other at 225, have it at 275, yes or no? At 275. My underbidder, thank you, sir. My underbidder is back in. 3.3. At 275, no reserve, we're selling on the fall. At 3 million, have it at 275, 275, 3 million, 275. At 275, once at 275,000, twice at 275,000. Pardon? No. No. You can buy a carport for 5,000. No, sir. I'm insulting my bidder. No. I've got 3,275,000. I'll take 3. It's 25,000 more. I need another 25. I don't want to insult my high bidder. I appreciate your patience, sir. Thank you. At 275, gentlemen, any other evidence? 275, 75, 75, 55. If he only has 5, then he can't afford a building. For 25,000, one more bid. First call once at 3,275,000. 3.3. Under, you're back in. Behind you, they're back in against it, 3.3 million. Another 25, sir. It's dinner for 2 in Cape Town. Ooh, you're being nasty, eh? Ooh, you're being nasty. The reserves off. 3,310,000. Deceased estate reserves off. We're selling at 310,000. Pardon? 325,000. You got a bit harder, sir. You're not going to scare the phone. 325, 350, sir. You're getting a whole building. A great rental. It's going to pay for itself. 3,325,000 reserves off. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. At 3.25 bid, gentlemen, any other to have it at 3.25 bid, any other to go, have it selling at 555. At 325,000. 350,000. Bid high, bid hard. Thank you, Wesley. At 350,000. We're selling on the fall. Deceased estate building in Jeppystown, Johannesburg, CBD. 3,350,000. Once. Twice. Fair warning on the phone. Our underbidders have already walked out the room. 350. Fair warning recorder. Any other have it at 35. Have it over 35. 5555. At 3,350,000. Last call. Sold. 3,350,000. Congratulations, a spirited bidding. You only get the bidding wars at Galetti Auctions, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Thank you very, very much to our television bidder online. Thanks for watching the stream. Lot number 20 is up next. Tara, this is yours. You can get our telephone bidder back online, please, Guy. About 5 or 6 lots to go, ladies and gentlemen, and not many left. And we've got bidders falling all over the place. This is lot number 20. John, tell him he's driving back to Cape Town. Lot number 20, number 19, Ingwe Road, Sebenza, Edenvale, Tyra's property. Earth size, 4,500 square meters. There it is. There's Sebenza. There is your property. GLA, 1,897. Gross income, 1,132,000 Rand. Industrial zone, VAT registered. This property is fully let. Tyra, thank you. It is fully let. Please be aware there are 8 separate fully tenanted warehouses here. Each unit equipped with a roller shutter door, individual yard space for a lot of budgies, ample parking space for tenants and visitors. Sold individually or as one lot. There you have it. We'll put them up together. This is lot number 20. Television bidder online. Guy, how's he feeling? I can't see you, Guy. Mr. Dowding? He's hiding. Right, here we go. We have it open up, please, ladies and gentlemen, at 5 million to go now. 5 million opening in the property, gentlemen, and you have to go 5. Great height on the building as well. At 5 million opening, gentlemen, and you have it opening at 5. This is Ingwe Road, Sebenza. At the opening bid at 5 million, gentlemen, and you have it opening bid at 5, lot number 20 at 5. At 5 million. Telephone, how are you feeling? At 5 million opening bid at 5, and you have it at 5. Take your time. Is he watching the stream? If it's YouTube, it's going to be a little delay. Where are we? At 5 million, gentlemen, and you have a Reg. How are we feeling, Reggie? At 5 million, opening bid 5. Opening bid says at 5 million, gentlemen, and you have it 5. First call at 5 million, ladies and gentlemen. Telephone bidder, you sure? Second call. I don't mind, sir. I'll open and close at 5 million. Don't be cheeky now. You've got to come in very close, otherwise I'm going to say no. Fair warning. Well said, Joshua. We're still waiting for you. Can I take, Tyra, can I take the 3? 3 million open on the phone, gentlemen, and you have it at 3. That was cheeky, but you're going to pay for it. At 3 million, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 3, selling at 3 now. It's on the phone, gentlemen, and you have it selling at 3 million, and you have to go now. At 3 million, Reggie, Wes, how are we feeling? At 3.5. Opening with a 3 million, gentlemen, 3.5, gentlemen, and you have to go. At 3.5, 3.5, 3 million, 3.5, now 500,000. I hit him again, sir. At 5. At 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it. Sebenza, here we go. At 500,000, gentlemen, and you have it. 90 Ingwe. Fully led industrial park for another bidder at 5. At 500,000. Once at 500,000, gentlemen, and you have to go now. Second call at 500,000, and you have a fair warning, gentlemen, and you have to go now. Reggie? I'll take as long as we like. 3,500,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 3.5. At 3,500,000, it is enormous. Unit 5. I beg your pardon. This is unit number 19. Lot number 23 million. Any other evidence? 2.55. Why are we waiting for you again, guy? We don't mind. Joshua, can you sing? Please don't. Thank you. 3,500,000. Lot number 20. At 3,500,000, gentlemen, have the bid stands at 3.55555. At 3.5 million, gentlemen, any other have it at 3.555. 19 Ingwe Road, Sabenza, Edenvale, Johannesburg. There's the property. We're still going to put them up together. The bid stands at 3.5 million, gentlemen. Any other to go? Joshua, here we go, sir. At 3.5 with Reggie. At 3,500,000, gentlemen. Any other to go? 3.55555. Reggie, the bid's with you. At 3,500,000, gentlemen. Any other to go? 3.55. Fair warning. First call. Once at 3,500,000. Second call. That's twice at 3,500,000. How much? 3.6. Back on the phone. Sorry, Reggie, you're out. 3,600,000. At 3.6 million, gentlemen, any other at 3,600,000 rands. This is lot number 20. At 600,000, gentlemen, any other? You want a bid, ma'am? You sure? 3,600,000 now. At 600,000, 700, any other? 700,000. At 600,000, 700, gentlemen, any other to go now? At 3,600,000, 700. Reggie, get him back in. I'll take 250s if he wants it. At 600,000, gentlemen, any other to go? 3,600,000. At 700, have it whoever, 700, gentlemen, have it whoever, 700 now. At 700,000. Reggie, is he in or out? He's out, ladies and gentlemen. Telephone's in. 3,600,000 once. Think carefully, sir. 3,600,000 twice. Fair warning. Floors out. Telephone's in. At 65, gentlemen, any other, 65, 65, 55. At 600,000. Fair warning. Sold on the phone at 3,600,000. Next up, please, Sizwe. This is yours, brother. Mabula, Unit 5, 280 Fox Street. Mabula, Johannesburg. Thank you, Sizwe. Earth size 247. Unit size 284. Business 1 zoning. Vacant mixed-use studio. There we go. There is your vacant. I think it's on the first floor, Sizwe. It's the entire first floor. It's the entire first floor. Large windows allow natural light to flood the units. Ideal for office users and artists if you want. Internal drywalling allows for space to be opened up further to be transformed. Private ablutions are located in the office. The unit holds a good location in the heart of the newly developed Mabula precinct. There are, can we have the picture of the property again, please? There we go. Next picture. So I want to see it from the first floor area. There we go. It's the entire first floor, ladies and gentlemen. We already have, this is lot number 21. Thank you. Lot number 21, about 5 properties to go. We have, for the whole first floor, have it open, ladies and gentlemen, any over to go now. 400,000, gentlemen, any over to 400,000, 5, selling at 5 now. At 500,000, have it, selling at 5, have it at 5.5, 600,000. At 600,000, gentlemen, any over to selling at 665. For 50,000? No, you're out. At 600,000, the whole first floor, Mabula, here we go. At 600,000, gentlemen, the other evidence selling it out now. Here we go, sir. At 600,000, where can you buy the whole first floor in the brand new Mabula precinct for 600,000? At 600,000, I don't mind, sir. 600,000 once. 600,000. That's twice. It's selling at 665. Yes or no? He's out. You're in, man. Third and final call. I won't even knock this. You're the only one, I think. Now he's gone. He's left the room. 600,000. Thank you. Once, twice. Third and final call. Sold it at 600,000. Congratulations. Number 22, just 4 properties to go. Then you're welcome to join us outside for some light refreshments. Lot number 22. Gareth, this is your property. Oh, holy smokes, we're going back to Mabula. Jeepers creepers. All right. We're selling a lot of bush lodges today. WO07SB, Mabula private game, Big 5, here we go. Earth size, almost 3,000 squares, GLA 88 squares. This is a little lodge, as we like to call it, 2 bedrooms. Ready to build on spec on a developable area of 2,827 squares, private and secluded off-grid style. Full access to reserve road, services, security, and the Big 5. Located open plains, stunning views, regular wildlife settings. Have our telephone better online, please, gentlemen. No, you're taking too long. We wait for you, we'll take forever. Let's go, Ricardo. 500,000, gentlemen, in the oven. This is the last lodge we have in Mabula, Big 5. At 500,000, gentlemen, in the oven. Having a 5. At 500,000, gentlemen, and probably the smallest, that's why we're going. 600,000. At 600,000, gentlemen, in the oven. Having a 7 a bit, sir. At 7 a bit, having a 7 a bit, having a 75, having a 700,000 now. At 70, having a 700,000, gentlemen, having hell no. At 75. At 700,000. Once at 700,000, Mabula, Big 5. Pardon? We've got no lodges left after this. This is the last one. I've got 700. I've got 75 actually. 700,000. Big 5 lodge. I don't mind. I'll sell it. I've got 7. I'll take 750. 750. Guys, phone, you're in. 750. Ricardo. Is he going to do it? Doesn't look too good, does it, Ricardo? 750,000, back on the phone. At 75, gentlemen, and you have it 75, 5. At 750,000, Big 5. First call, 750,000. Second call, twice at 750,000. Look at that pigeon on the phone. He's as happy and smug as can be. Ricardo, you're losing it. Guy, you got it. At 750,000. Once, twice, third and final call. It's the battle of the wits. Ricardo, how's he feeling? Little bit of COVID. Third and final call, 75, 5. Telephone's in. Joburg's Outlaws call. Sold on the phone. 750,000. You got it. Next up, let's go. 23. Tyra, are we still doing all together? Just check with your buyer, please, if he still wants a lot, that developer, if he's here. 17 Ingwe Road, Sebenza again, Tyra's property. Earth size, almost 4,000 square meters. There are your stats. Unit size, 316. Gross income, just over 1.5. What is our gross, Tyra? I have 2 grosses here. Is it 768 or 1.5? Thank you. Gross correction is almost 770,000 per annum. VAT registered, fully let industrial facility. 3 fully tenanted units. 3-phase power, roller shutter doors, truck friendly yard. Great for manufacturing, warehousing or distribution. Oh, it does. Complies industrial zoning regulations. I beg your pardon. Sold individually or as a lot. Tyra will check if the higher bidder wants to take all of them again. We'll find out now. In the meantime, that's the property we're selling right now. Number 17, we have an opening bid at 3,500,000. 3.5 million, gentlemen, any other 3.5. At 3,500,000, handy over selling at 3,500,000, selling at 3.5. Yeah, he's there, I think. At 3,500,000, what does he say? At 3.5 million, gentlemen, any other 3 lots to go, then it's all over. At 3.5 million, gentlemen, and you have a fair warning, and you have to go now. At 3.5. At 3.5 million, gentlemen, and you have a fair warning, 3,500,000. At 35. Fair warning, first call. Once at 3.5 million. Second call. That's twice at 3.5 million. I'm still at the opening bid, stands with me. At 3.5 million. Fair warning on the phone. Bid is at the opening bid with me at 3.5. No one's coming higher. I'll open and close at the opening bid if nobody wants it. Can't take less than that. It is a large industrial building. No, definitely. I heard that from here. No. Opening bid stands, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning. Uh-huh. Busy little bee on the phone today. No. Little more, sir. If you're watching the stream, a little higher. Quite a lot higher, actually. Nope. I'll open and close at my opening bid then. If he wants to hold all the cards, he should be the high bidder. Tell him that. Tyra, can I take the 2? 2 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any over there, but it's selling at 2 million, gentlemen. Any over to go now. This is Sabenza in Edenvale. Thank you, sir, on the phone at 2 million, gents. Any over there, selling at 2 now. At 2 million opening bid, have it over to 2. Tyra, how are we feeling? At 2 million, Georgia. Any over to go to 2. Have it selling at 2 now. At 2. Looks like it's a one-horse race. Once, twice, third and final on the phone. All in, all down to 2 million. Sold it at 2 million on the phone. Thank you. So we're doing combined. What do you want? 24. Pardon? We won't do them. That's fine. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. 2 lots to go. This is the penultimate lot for the afternoon. 5, Forster Place, Bedford View, Johannesburg. Sizwe, this is your property. Thank you, brother. The amazing, incomparable Sizwe. Earth size, 1,686. GLA, almost 1,000 squares, 990. Furnished 6-bedroom palatial mansion. Sizwe, you can put all your children in this one. Residential. That we know. Anyway, furnished 6-bedroom mansion, bar with built-in fridges. Oh, Reggie. Braai and a gas braai. 2 braais. And a SOT braai. Large diesel generator on site. Don't think we need them anymore. There's a pool, tennis court, and a sauna. 3-car garages, triple garage, additional parking for up to 5 cars on site. Electric fencing, alarm system, CCTV cameras, and a walk-in safe. Reggie? Keep your prime meat safe in the safe. There we have it. Thank you, Caesar. The property is your love at 24. We already have an opening bid at 4 million to go now. 4 million opening bid, gentlemen, and the evidence selling at 4. It's an enormous mansion at 4.25, gentlemen. Bedford View. Here we go now. At 4.25, have it at 4.25 for 5. At 4 million, 500,000. At 4.5, gentlemen, and the evidence 4.5, 475. At 475, have it at 475, 75. At 475, have it at 5 million, sir. At 475, 5 million, have it at 5, have it at 5. Have it at 5 million, gentlemen, have it at 5 million, selling it out and over to go now. At 5, have it at selling at 5. First call, pardon? You've got to go up, sir. I'll take 5-1 if you wish. For 100,000, ma'am, you get 6 bedrooms and 2 braais. And a safe, ma'am. You can put all the children in. You'll never see him again. Have it at 5 million, gentlemen. Have it. Don't lose the house for 1 bid. At 5 million, have it. Pardon? Oh, look at that. It's fully furnished, ma'am. Fully furnished. All the furnishings go with it. Thank you for that. A fully furnished 6-bedroom mansion. Tennis court, pools, here we go. At 5 million, have it at 5. No, I've got 4,750. I'm asking for 5. No, bid correction, please. Listen to your auctioneer. I've got 4,750. I'm asking for 5. Nope. Did you bid 5, sir? Wasn't sure? I thought you shook your head at me. Was it a yes or a no? I've got 4,750. I'm asking for 5. I don't mind. It has to be sold, sir. I have 4,750. I was asking for 5, and then he shook his head. Perfect, I'll take it. 4,800,000 now. Ma'am, you back in at 4,800,000. Any over to 4,800,000. Any over to go now. Have we ever to 4,800,000? Josh, here we go. Have we ever to 4,888 at 4,900,000, sir. 100,000 more. Nope. Fully furnished. 4,800,000. Triple garage, pool, tennis court, sauna, and a huge walk-in safe. 4,800,000. Wesley, your man's out. 4,800,000, gentlemen. Any other? It's Bedford View at its best. 4,800,000 once. 4,800,000 twice. Fair warning. Which bedroom's yours, ma'am? At 4,800,000 once, twice. 4,800,000. I'll take it, sir. We'll give as much time as you want. At 4.8 million, 6-bedroom property, all furnishings as well. Clinton, what's your buyer say? At 85, 85, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 4,800,000. Any other evidence setting at 4,800,000? We'll take instructions. Fast and furious. One property to go after this. Ma'am, this is your bid. You're that close to moving in. 4,800,000. Joshua, just take a seat, Joshua. I know you sold your property on your first auction, but no need to be violent now. 4,800,000 at 85, gentlemen. Any other evidence at 85, 85, 85, 55. At 4, in fact, that's a fine. I know exactly where you're going after this. 4,800,000. The bid stands online on the screen at 4.8. Seller wants 5 million, sir. If you up your bid to 5, we'll confirm it now. Take the property, ma'am. It's like clicks. You pick, you pay. You could be moving in tomorrow, ma'am. Madam, you bid, he pays. How's that? 4,800,000. I'll lift it. I'll sell it on the fall of the hammer. No confirmation. 4,800,000. Ma'am, think of your children. The children each want their own bedroom. 5 million at 5 million. Give her any other evidence. Any other evidence. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 5 million. Any other ladies bid at 5 million. Ma'am, you just keep nodding. He'll keep paying. At 5 million, gentlemen. Any other evidence. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 5 million, fully. And it is fully furnished. At 5 million, have we ever 5, 5, 5. Once at 5 million, gentlemen. Second call. That's twice at 5 million. They've stopped bidding. That's it. Fair warning. Have it at 5 million. Have it at 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yes, we're in. Instruction. Sell it. Third and final call. Congratulations, ma'am. You're moving to Bedford View. Sold. At 5 million on the nose. Congratulations, ma'am. Happy buyers, happy sellers. Only at Galetti Auctions. And it's Ricardo. Ma'am, don't forget to invite us to the housewarming this weekend. It'll be lovely. Last property on the day. Oh, we got 26. I beg your pardon. There's another one hidden around the corner. Sorry, Georgia. 2 left to go. Here we go. Gareth, this is yours. Lot number 25. Then 26 for Georgia. Comes back straight after that. 84 Caller Drive in Melrose North, Johannesburg. Gareth, this is yours. Can we see the property, please? On the big screen would be nice. There we have it. There's Melrose Arch. There's the Racquetball Club. There is your property. Doesn't get better. Earth size 1,324. GLA 1,000, almost 1,100 squares. Your current projected gross income for the next financial year, 1.623 million. Is that correct, Gareth? Just over 1.62 million. Projected gross for the next financial year. The iconic mixed-use redevelopment opportunity. Current tenants include Fisherways, Debonaires and Steers. Zone for 1,700 squares of offices, 45 residential units, 650 retail and 200 squares of restaurants. With a permissible bulk of, holy cow, 10,000? Yep. Permissible bulk of almost 10,000 squares. with a permissible bulk of almost 10,000 square meters. Looks like you can go up quite a lot. 7 stories, ladies and gentlemen, straight up. The property is in the center of Caller Drive. That is Melrose Arch. That is the, what hotel is that? It's not the Hyatt's. Weston? Pardon? The Marriott. Thank you, ma'am. You've been around. She lives in the penthouse at the Marriott Hotel. That is the Marriott Hotel right next door to your property. We already have an opening on the property. Please, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid stands at 40 million to go now. 40 million, gentlemen, any over to 40 million, gentlemen, any over to go now. Huge bulk available, 10,000 square bulk. Here we go. At 40 million, how much? It's a little cheeky, sir. At 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 million to go now. Opening bid stands at meet me halfway. Halfway, sir. It's Call It. What an address. Melrose Arch is your neighbor. How much? At 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 million, haven't we ever to 40? Swipe the savings card, sir. At 40 million, haven't we ever to one more property to go. At 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 million to go, haven't we 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 to go now. As long as you a little bit more polite than the gentleman in the corner, I don't mind, sir. It's Call It. You can go 7 stories, 10,000 square meters of bulk. 40 million opening bid. The bid is still with me at the opening bid at 40 million to go now. At 40 million, gentlemen, haven't we ever to 40 million, haven't we ever to 40 million, any over to go now. At fair warning, 40 million, chance, yes or no, haven't we ever to 45, 5. At 40 million, haven't we ever, yes or no. I'm going to open and close at 40 million. First, second, fair warning at 40 million. I'll open and close. You sure? Ladies and gentlemen, please speak to Gareth. Immediately after, we'll open and close at the 40 million mark. That will now be moved on to a private treaty basis. You want the property on Caller Drive? You've got to be serious about it, as are Galetti. Lot number 26, Georgia. This is the last of the day, but last not the least, 63 Geharderde Streets, Elandsfontein. Ricardo, what street is that? What street? It's a Portuguese thing. Here we go. Almost the earth size, almost 6,000 square meters. GLA, 6,179 squares of GLA. Your projected gross income for the next financial year, just under 3 million rands per annum. Fully let industrial park. 24 long-standing tenants in place, 2 entrances on Main Road, 10 meters from the Elandsfontein train station, located on the border of Jet Park. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 lot. We already have, for the entire unit, almost 6,000 square meters of land and 6,179 GLA, gross level area square meters of space. We have an opening bid stands at 12 million to go now. 12 million over to bid, gentlemen, any over to 12, any over to go now. At 12 million 5, at 12.555, any over to selling at 12 million 5 at 1,000. Ricardo, any over to guy, any over to go, have it selling 12.555. At 12.70, have it at 12 at 13, thank you, sir. At 13 million, Georgia, your man's already there. At 13 million, gentlemen, any over to 35, have it, we have it at 13.5. 2.974 million a year in your pocket, sir. 13.5, thank you. 13 million 5 at a time. How do we have it at 13.5? At 13 million 5. First call. Capano, what's he say? At 13 million 5 at a thousand, gentlemen, any over to 35. 13.75. 13 million 750,000. Joshua, any over to go? Have it. This is the last property, sir. It's all done after this one. At 13.70, any over to 13.75, 75 now. At 13.75. David, you're in. First call at 13.75. Second call at 13.75. And you have to go now. 13,750,000. 14, sir? Nope. He's out. You're in. Once, twice. Third and final call. Sold it at 13,750,000. That is the end of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much for joining this afternoon for a record Galetti auction. Our next auction is next week in Cape Town, the 5th of June. Our next one on Johannesburg, 25 June 2025. Thanks for joining us and good night.